White on set.
Take one, Jonathan.
Action!
I was sort of thinking about this.
Change of story. Andrea Medina will now meet you out front.
And this is the scene right now.
25-story apartment building. This is a major high-rise fire.
She lived in 1508. Oh, my God.
Are clergy the best people to keep an eye on priests?
We pray for both Christians and Jews.
The tragedy in Highland Park.
Today, the town came together for a moment of silence.
He was laying on the ground. He went and reloaded.
For the first time in more than a decade, a sitting U.S. president is in the Madison area.
All eyes on Wisconsin.
I have no clue what you're even talking about. You're coming at me with all these questions.
With all due respect, we are not being used and we're not trying to cause any confusion.
Se limitaron a decir que continuaban investigando.
I'm just a mom who's pissed off.
We'll plan on leading with weather in all 3 hours.
These weather forecasts don't drop out of the sky. You know, they take a little bit of preparation.
I'm out here so you don't have to be. This is not something that you want to be stuck out in.
This is the Apollo Theater. There were people inside.
He's alive.
Best words I ever heard. He's a gift for you.
It's going to be different, but we'll make it through.
Has that just been part of the learning process since you were in that accident?
You never know what you can do.
Now he's able to be a part of a team, and he loves it.
You want them to feel that rush, feel that confidence.
Do not be afraid to try something new if you think it can make a difference.
Baseball is the least discriminate sport on planet Earth, and that's what makes it so amazing.
There's your game-changing play, Jack. This place is about to erupt.
Jonathan Taves, the best captain in Blackhawks history.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fade up, my cue.
It's on!
Live from Chicago, welcome to the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards. Please welcome the host for tonight's show, Godfrey.
Oh! Make some noise, everyone. Come on. Make some noise. This is not going to be one of those stiff award shows. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Godfrey, for tonight. Another round of applause. Check out the jacket. Better than everyone's in the room. Yes, oh my God, this is the 65th Chicago Midwestern Awards, huh? Emmy Awards, huh? I said it right? Chicago Midwestern. And guess what? I'm originally from Chicago. Hey! North Side, Lane Tech High School. Yeah, what? Show me some respect. Lane Tech High School, University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana. Yeah! ILI, they stink. It's all good, man. Oh, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm gonna tell you, north side of Chicago, you know, parents from Nigeria, came here early 70s in Nigeria. Yes, I'm African. Yes, I am. I know you don't believe me because I have clothes on. Listen. Focus, focus. And it's so funny because my parents being Nigerian, I remember my friends, especially my friends from the South on the north side of Chicago, when they saw my parents speaking the language. My friend, right, he's American, he goes, yo, man, where you from? Where your parents from? I said, oh, I'm Nigerian, man. I didn't know that you was African. And all this time, I thought you were regular black. What the hell is regular black? That's a Crayola color, everybody. I say, you don't believe me? Call my parents' house. My father would pick up the phone. People thought they were talking to the Lion King. Can I speak to Godfrey? Godfrey's not here. Mufasa? You are still alive? Who in the hell is Mufasa? Then they start calling him because they don't believe him. Hello? Zimbabwe? Click. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a job in Africa, yeah. I'm gonna get a job. Easiest job in Africa, weatherman. Now time for the 5-year outlook. Hot as hell. See you in 5 years. And if you guys are, I want to make sure I don't skip anybody from the Midwest. Indiana in the house? Indiana? Yeah. Wisconsin? Oh! Peoria? From far away? Yeah! Peoria? Did I get everybody? Anybody else? It's all Midwest. Nebraska. That's where I was born, I know. All right. Okay, now, if you're a real Midwesterner, I'm going to show you some pictures to make sure that you are a true Midwesterner. All right? Got some pictures for you real quick. Put them up on the board. Oh, yeah! Who knows? Look at all these guys. I remember Bozo. Bozo. If you don't know Bozo, you are not from the Midwest. Bozo. Shout out to Bob Bell. Bozo. We got another photo. Come on. Here. Yeah! That was our answer to Disney World. Bugs Bunny dressed as a pimp. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Because we didn't go anywhere. That was Great America in Gurnee. Santa's Village was built by a crackhead. I'm sorry. Santa's Village. You know these. We got another one. Come on. We got another one. Oh! Harry Carey. Holy cow. Harry Carey. Right? That was the only thing we saw at Wrigley Field. I used to walk at Wrigley Field. Cubs were so bad we couldn't wait to see Harry Carey sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" and vomit on the whole crowd. It was fantastic. I got to show you one other thing that's a little bit weird to me. Boom, huh? Is that the Emmy right there? Come on, is that the Emmy? Oh, the Midwestern Emmy. I have a problem though. Yo, that's not a real Emmy. That's the original one. They gypped you guys. Yo, that's like getting credits from DeVry and trying to transfer them to Harvard. You know what I mean? That is a cheat. Oh, so is this a real Emmy? Help me, guys. Don't get mad. Damn! That was downsized? Oh, my God. That's all right. There's going to be a lot of losers tonight. But that's okay. That Emmy ain't real anyway. Just like Harvard credits, it doesn't transfer, doesn't work, doesn't count. So don't feel bad. Okay, and I gotta give a shout out right here, guys, before we start the awards. I'd like to introduce you to our pianist right here, TJ Shanoff. Come on, everybody. Don't you get lazy till later. Oh, yeah. Look at him, like the Paul Schaefer of Chicago.
What's going on?
This is awesome. 25 years at Second City.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. One more time for this guy. This guy's a legendary dude right here.
Hey, everybody. Great to be back.
All right. Now, I want to tell you guys, for our winners out there, please pay attention to TJ when he starts playing during the acceptance speeches, because this will be your cue to get the hell off stage. All right? So you can thank God and all these other people, but hurry up. Let it be as short as that trophy. That was a good one, right? You like that? So he's going to be playing all day. I'm going to be here all day, everybody. So you're going to see my little Tom Ford joint. It's nice, isn't it? Jealous? Don't worry about it. It's nice stuff, huh? Listen, kicking off our first presenters of the night is Mary Stoker Smith from WITI and Joyce Garbasiak. Yes, from WISN.
Hi, everyone. Mary and I are honored to be among the Milwaukee representation. Yes, presenting tonight.
We were just told, don't be stiff. We were offered cheese heads out in the lobby, but the Wisconsin thing, but we don't need that.
We opted against that.
Yeah, we're loose.
All right,
no matter what.
We will begin with category 34C, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Writing Short Form Content. And the nominees are
Nicholas DeGrazia, Life Without Limits, Bitter Gesture Studios. Chris Withers, Composite, NBC Sports Chicago. Larry Potash, Backstory Composite, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to Chris Withers, Composite, NBC Sports Chicago.
There's a difference between a rival and a nemesis. A nemesis runs the bases on your soul. They not only break your heart, they crush your spirit.
And it's a slam for Ramirez.
Nemesis.
I guess I'll set the tone for how quickly these will go tonight. So, listen, bottom line, words are powerful. Appreciate NBC Sports Chicago for giving me a platform to use those to get excited for a White Sox season that may not have gone as everyone planned. Christina Quinn, Nikki Wasserman for making those words pop. And let's have a great night. Thanks, everyone.
Chris had 11 seconds to spare there.
I was like,
pretty
he
good.
came in under. He's a producer's dream. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we need them. Exactly. Our next set of nominees are for Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Writing Long-Form Content.
The nominees are
Larry Potash, Coffee Talk, WGN. Jeffrey Bear, The Most Beautiful Places in Chicago, WTTW. Ryan Ward, Bees, Pixels, and Bicycles, PBS, Wisconsin.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Ryan Ward, Bees, Pixels, and Bicycles, PBS, Wisconsin.
Many times in life, things start out of necessity. Mike Van Dusseldorf began fixing bicycles in his garage because of just that.
My wife and I had some bikes that we rode and little things would break on the way, so I'd start carrying tools and stuff and tweaking on them, and it was just kind of something that I enjoyed.
So I am not Ryan Ward. I'm his executive producer, Trevor Keller, and like any good manager, I'm here taking credit for his work. So Ryan could not be here tonight, but he sends his regards, and I'm sure if he was here, he would thank his wife, Miranda, Kelly Saran, who helps approve his scripts, and everybody else back at PBS Wisconsin. Thank you.
Joyce, they don't even need a rap.
I know, my goodness, that was 15 under.
Yeah,
This next category is near and dear to my heart because I have such admiration for those who can excel in writing. This is category 34A, Writing News. The nominees are
Michael Lowe, The Theater of War, WGN. Carl Deffenbaugh, Composite, WITI. Noel Brennan, Composite, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to Noel Brennan, Composite, WBBM.
Like any good book, this story has a twist, and it starts with a tweet.
I wrote, turns out one of our biggest sales last month was for the person who staged their home for the holidays, and now they want to return them all. Please don't do this to a small business. That one sale was a third of our rent.
Rebecca says the woman spent hundreds on art and cookbooks that she intended to return and not read.
Wow, it is an honor to be up here. Being back home in Chicago, reporting for WBBM is a dream, and I'm so glad to be here. There's some phenomenal writers in this category. Carl Deffenbaugh and Mike Lowe, want to shout them out. They're fantastic. This is quite the honor. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Next category is Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Photography, Short and Long-Form Content. And the nominees are
Matthew Myers, Composite, WDJT. Emily Reagan, John Asher, Benjamin Dismuke, Robert Campbell. Fighting Irish Media, Clemson Irish Access. Fighting Irish Media, William Blake Duffner, composite, WLS. Brett Schwartz, Highland Park Strong, Story Screen, LLC.
And the winner is, the Emmy goes to William Blake Duffner, composite, WLS.
We have a very unique claim to fame. We have a lot of cemeteries, so we have 50-to-1 dead versus living residents. So we figured we should own Halloween. We started the casket races in 2012. This is our 10th annual year.
Well, this is awesome. Thank you. So I came here in late August of last year because WLS took somebody in from Montana and gave me a chance. So thank you, John Idler, Dave Lee, Justina Siska, and the rest of the programming team. Thank you so much. You guys know who you are, everyone that I've worked with. Thank you.
Continuing to honor the people who we couldn't do this job without, the photographers. Category 33A, yes, photography news, and the nominees are
Brad Allen Johnson, composite, WBBM. Kurt Lentz, Michelle Bayek, Restoring a Farmhouse, Restoring History, WMTV. Jerry Immig, composite, WDJT. Audrey Haynes Vicks, Never Give Up, Stories of Perseverance, WGN. Scott Dupuis, composite, WDJT and WISN.
And the Emmy goes to Jerry Immig, composite, WDJT.
I'm making our homemade nonpareils.
Dina Prangy,
Drop by drop.
puts a lot of patience into her work.
They're all done by hand.
And a lot of time, too.
I could probably do 6 trays like this.
For weeks leading up to Valentine's Day.
And then I'd have to take a break, yeah.
She's handcrafting hundreds of different sweet treats.
I am not Jerry, as much as I'd like to pretend to be. I'm accepting this on his behalf for CBS 58, but thank you.
Heavy a little later in the night, we'll draw from his
Okay.
brevity. That was really brief, yeah. Keeping it moving, all right. Our next group of nominees, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Editing in Sports. And the nominees are
Emily Reagan, Gator Bowl Hype, Fighting Irish Media. Nicole Kunkel, Composite, Bally Sports Wisconsin. John Romer, Composite, Marquee Sports Network. Nikki Wasserman, Composite, NBC Sports Chicago.
And the Emmy goes to Nikki Wasserman, composite, NBC Sports Chicago.
In the American League Central, the White Sox nemesis is the Cleveland Guardians. It's a case that needs to be solved. A losing record, heartbreaking losses, in games all but over.
8-2 in the 8th.
Well, it's great to be here. Editing sports, who wouldn't love to do that? I mean, it's a great job, and I couldn't do it without everyone else around me. Chris Withers, the clip that they just shown, he wrote the script, I just made it happen. So like Mark Brady, everyone that made the script happen, I just kind of did my thing to make it come to life. So thank you, NBC Sports Chicago. And I want to dedicate this one to my mom because she made me come here tonight. She's fighting cancer, and thank you, Mom.
Continuing to honor those who we could not do this job without. Editors, let's hear it for the editors. All right. Category 32C, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Editing Short-Form Content. And the nominees are
William Blake Duffner, Composite, WLS. Nicholas DeGrazia, Life Without Limits, Bitter Gesture Studios. Jordan Arsano, Localish Composite, WLS. Lena Martino, Composite, United Center. Salvador Gomez, Composite, WYTU and WDJT.
And the Emmy goes to Lena Martino, Composite, United Center.
I can't explain how excited I am to be a part of this new chapter in history, but I'll try. My theory is, since we talking about the Windy City, home of Lake Michigan and the Red Line, you ain't just gonna hear me, you gonna feel me.
Wow, thank you to the United Center, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Chicago Bulls, Michelle McGomez, my mentor, my biggest fan, and the best boss I could ever ask for, Sergio Lazat. Thank you for letting me create my own path, and thank you to everybody in this room. Congratulations.
All right, give him a round of applause, huh? Come on! Are we doing this all night? Come on, I don't like your claps. This ain't a golf tournament. You see the way he claps, Jay? Clap again, clap again. Play some music while he's clapping. Go. Go, go. Jay, TJ. They said I could go back and forth, you know. All right, our next presenters from WFLD, Sylvia Perez and Nate Rogers. Here they come.
Hello, everybody. So great to see all of you. Hey, I see my friends out in the audience. Can I just say, I'm so excited to be up here with my friend Nate. I am an early morning show person, and he's in the night, so we never get to see each other.
Oh, my God. Sylvia, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take 20 seconds. If you're familiar with Chicago news, Sylvia Perez is a legend in the city of Chicago. Sylvia, your grace, your class. Sylvia mentors so many young people, and I just want to tell you thank you. When I tell you I'm honored to stand with you, I really am honored.
Well, I am honored to stand with you, and we are both so honored to be doing this, so let's get right to it. Our category, ready? Editing long-form content.
And the nominees are...
Jeff Landsman, The Most Beautiful Places in Chicago, WTTW. Michael Meyer, Feeding the Beast, Yokai Films. Drew McCarter, Jess Littman, Jared Gagnon-Palak, Live to Farm, Dreamlux Media. Ryan Ward, Sneakers, Spray Paint, and Burroughs, PBS, Wisconsin.
And the winner is, the Emmy goes to...
Let's see.
I'll let you say it.
Michael Mayer, Feeding the Beast.
Congratulations!
Yoki Films, congratulations!
The scary show is over for Statesville Prison.
Yes, the haunted attraction Lockport says this is its last year. The haunted house has been around for 25 years.
You only got 31 days left if you want to come out to Statesville Haunted Prison, one of the most iconic haunted houses.
Oh, thank you so much for this. First of all, I want to thank my co-producer in just about everything, Chris Sato. Thank you for indulging me in this and for making me better every day by osmosis. John LaFlamboy, the guy who built Statesville Haunted Prison, you inspire me with the way that you provide a home for people and and you do such an amazing thing for so many people. My wife, Claire, I could not have done this without you. You're my captain, my ship, and the wind. To my kids, Henry and Lucy, who are watching, hi, mamas! And to the cast and crew and audience of Statesville Haunted Prison over the years, it's been an honor to follow you, and I hope I do you proud. Feed the beast.
Congratulations.
Sylvia, this is amazing.
I know, right?
Why do they need so many presenters?
I have no idea, but
we could do it by ourselves.
She's right. Everybody else just to get seated. How weird. News people who like FaceTime, huh?
The next category for Outstanding Crafts Achievement for
Editing News. Let's take a look at our nominees.
Reed Nolan, Earth People 3, WBBM. Audrey Haynes Vicks, Composite, WGN. Tim Vista, Composite, WBBM.
This time I get to open the envelope. Let's see.
Yep. And the Emmy goes to...
I think they've been waiting for this one, Sylvia.
I think so, right?
I don't know.
Don't make them wait anymore, Nate.
I don't know. Let's see. And the Emmy goes to...
Reed Nolan, Earth People 3, WBBM.
WBBM!
7 people were dead because someone had laced capsules of extra-strength Tylenol with cyanide. The questions who and why screamed for answers.
Hi, I'm George. I'm not Reed.
Scream for answers 40 years later.
I'm here to accept this award on Reed's behalf. He's very happy, very thankful, very honored. On behalf of Channel 2, thank you so much.
Okay, next we have the directing category.
You can't open it yet.
Because
And
we
the
have to see
nominees are...
Matthew Hoffman, Christmas Carol, the remix by the Q Brothers, HMS Media. Katie Hunter, Rent Educational Video Series. Porchlight Music Theater. Nicholas DeGrazia, Life Without Limits. Bitter Gesture Studios. John Jointer, Indie Soul Journeys. 3919 Filmworks. Jared Gagnon Palak, Live to Farm. Dreamlux Media. Ryan Ward, Wisconsin Life Composite. PBS Wisconsin. Michael Gabrielle, Room Tone. Daily Planet Productions Limited.
All right, now I can open it.
Now you can open it.
Emmy,
Drum roll.
The Emmy goes to...
Michael Gabriel, Room Tone, Daily Planet Productions!
Oh my God!
The winner is not here tonight. Oh, he is here. Thank you, sir. Here you go. One more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
On behalf of Michael and all weird audio guys out there that may go nuts when you aren't quiet for room tone, Danny Rhodes, Michael Gabriel, Amy Stewart produced this. I'm going to let her say a few words.
We couldn't have done this without our awesome cast and crew who worked for pretty much no money because this was a labor of love. We just always wanted to kind of bring that very uncomfortable moment of silence to life. Right? And we thank Brad Zwern.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, so this next category is lighting. Can I tell you how important lighting is? Right? Can I hear it? Right? Lighting people, we love you.
It's a conversation we don't have to have. We need, especially in the field, Sylvia.
Yeah, well, we're gonna work on
and
that.
when we get it right, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
The nominees for this category, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for Lighting. The nominees are...
Daniel Coleman, Carlos Cabrera Mayol, Carrie Graham, Jamez Hampton, Life Without Limits, Bitter Gesture Studio, Cody Baker, Robert Campbell, Bo Savage, Austin Fox Welter, John Asher, Notre Dame Football, Think Big, Fighting Irish Media, Red Clark, Robin Carlson, Johanna Hutchins, Wendy Griffiths, Sherry Vandera, Ross Gervasi, Rebecca Lieto, Orchid Odyssey, Threaded Films, and Chicago Botanic Garden.
And the winner is... Red Clark, Robert Carlson, Joanna Hutchins, Wendy Griffiths, Sherry Vandera, Orchid courtesy for Threaded Films. Woo!
This is a group effort. These people are amazing. Sherry, Wendy, thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to Joanna, who couldn't be here tonight, but she is the curator for the orchids. Without her, she's vital to the entire orchid show. And I just want to say that Robin Carlson, she's been doing photography for the Chicago Botanic Garden for forever. So if you ever see all the beautiful photographs on the website, that's Robin. All this stuff, and it's just, I just want to say one last thing about the Chicago Botanic Garden. We cultivate the power of plants to sustain and enrich life. Thank you so much for this award.
Congratulations. Okay, next. Our next category is audio, live, or post-production. And the nominees are...
Jared Gagnon-Palak, Live to Farm, Dreamlux Media. Timothy Powell, Sam Fishkin, Andrew Twiss. Live from the Harris Theater, Adrian Dunn's Emancipation, HMS Media. Ken Daybeck, Steve Haskin, Andrew Twiss. Hamlet, live at American Players Theater, HMS Media.
Okay, we
Let's
ready?
see. Sylvia, how was that chicken at the table? Was it good?
I can't believe you're asking me this in front of all these people.
I just want to know, did you enjoy the dinner?
It was amazing.
Oh my
It was
God.
amazing. The company was fantastic.
And the Emmy goes to...
Timothy Powell, Sam Fishkin, Andrew Twiss, live from the Harris Theater, Adrian Dunn's Emancipation, HMS Media. Congratulations.
Woo!
There have been chains that have had me bound. There have been shackles.
Okay, you're not playing this off because we're audio guys, and everybody in this room knows you don't want to get the audio guys mad.
So we got live and post.
And we'd like to give a shout out to our fellow winner, Andrew Twiss, who couldn't be here tonight. He's taking care of an ill family member. So let's send him good vibes.
There you go.
So thank you to Adrian Dunn, the artist in this fabulous project. He's taken Chicago gospel music to the next level.
And thank you to the HMS team for bringing that message forward. And to all of you.
No be playing us off. I'd like to give a shout out to Darren Stiles,
Yes.
super stage man.
Right.
He pinned all 65 microphones on this event. And thank you to my beautiful wife, Betty.
And to mine, Kate Taylor.
And to Andrew's wife, Megan. Thank you.
Sylvia,
Right, yes.
this category, this is the final presentation that you and I will be giving out.
Okay.
It's an important one,
Absolutely.
okay? The nominees for graphic arts, motion graphics, art direction, or set design are...
Michael Kislowski, Bradley Stayrook, Zach Landau, Josh Van Prague, Premier Point Home Health, Marble Run, Digital Fiction Inc., Brandon Afa-Ivong, Composite, NBC Sports Chicago, Christy Stone, Nicole Semeka, Diana Brandonicio, WGN 75th Anniversary, WGN, Justin Hubler, Roman Farias, Jesse Randall, United Center Composite, United Center.
And the winner is...
Yes.
Sylvia, come on!
Here we go.
Come on! Come on, Sylvia!
Are you ready? Christy Stone, Nicole Semeka, Diane Brandosino, WGN 75th Anniversary, WGN.
This program originated in Chicago. This is WGN.
Television 9 in Chicago.
Chicago's very own. WGN Channel 9 Chicago.
This is WGN, Chicago's very own.
big deal for WGN, and I'm just honored to be up here recognizing the history of it. And every person on my team, which is why I have a list, participated in this. So I want to give a shout out to Dan Bennett, Diana Brandonicio, Chris Butler, Jen Conkey, Lee Kraft, Caroline Patterson, Nicole Schmecka, Sergey Zarki. Andrew Linney did the audio, and of course, Paul Rennie, Jeff Wilson, Dom Stassi. Thank you for being an amazing team to work for. So thank you.
The 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards Platinum sponsor is Branson Conventions and Visitors Bureau. ExploreBranson.com.
Hey, it's me, your vacation. So Christmas is my time to shine. But I can't shine at Aunt Darlene's house. If you want Christmas magic, you gotta give me more to work with. Give me a wonderland with incredible Christmas shows, enchanting train rides, and spectacular lights. Oh yeah, a vacation could get used to this. Who wants to be home for the holidays? Take me to Branson for an Ozark Mountain Christmas. Oh, and bring Aunt Darlene. She'll love it.
Become a member of the Natus Chicago Midwest chapter. We host career days and workshops, and members receive discounted Emmy entries and event tickets. For member information, go to chicagoemmy.org.
What defines an artist? Perhaps an artist is defined by the difference they impress upon the world. And when that impact is paired with a truly noble cause, our mission is not just to create, but to point the world toward that which is good and true, through images, music, and stories that are inescapably beautiful.
Ozzie Guillen, Chuck Garfien, Terry McFadden, and Lauren Moss, all coming up as the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards continues.
Oh, my mic. Oh, oh, oh. Round of applause, hey, for the winners, huh? Yeah. Play that. Play it, Jay. Play it, TJ. Play it, TJ. Play it. Play it, TJ. Nothing? Okay. You guys got everybody good? Are you mad at the winners? Come on. Are you like, oh, damn it. Not him again. Who's voting for Trump? No one's voting for Trump? Oh, man! If Trump were here.
This is a very good show. I'm very happy to be here. These are not real trophies. They're very fake.
That's a sweet Trump. Give it up, boy. What? Don't even try me.
I should win all the awards.
His wife was a model, please. She was a stripper. In a Russian. Niet. Sorry. Are you guys ready for more? Are we ready for more? Come on. We're back there feeling nice. Please welcome from WNDU, Terry McFadden and Lauren Moss.
How you doing, partner?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, we're from South Bend. No, we didn't take the South Shore up here.
But really, such an honor to be in this room with rock stars, including this legend next to me.
Thank you so much. Checks in the mail. All right, our first category, Outstanding Crafts Achievement for On-Camera Talent, Program Host, Moderator, Correspondent. Okay, so.
The nominees are
Matthew Rodriguez, Composite, WMAQ. John McGivern, Composite, Plum Media. Jeffrey Baer, The Most Beautiful Places in Chicago, WTTW. Jaron Jordan, Composite, WISN.
And the Emmy goes to Matthew Rodriguez.
Perez, WMAQ.
29 stories up right now. This is all for the Family Empowerment Centers here in Chicago. They do incredible work, and we're going to raise awareness, and I'm going to help them do it today. I have not looked down. There we go. It's quite the sight. I had to throw myself off the side of a building to get an Emmy. I want to thank my husband. I want to thank my mom and dad who let me go to college in New York City for acting. And in that school, I was chosen to be the class speaker and for graduation. And after the speech, it went really well. And my acting teachers came up to me and they said, "Where was that in class? You never did that in class." And I said, "Well, I guess I'm better at being myself than pretending to be somebody else." And that's what I've been trying to live my entire life. I want to thank NBC for letting me be myself. I want to thank Chicago Today, Julie Maddox, Michael Lieber, Dorothy Jubasic, and Courtney Hall, my partner in crime, for letting me be myself. Thank you very much, everybody.
It's like a regular show. You know, we anchored together for 4.5 years. And we were referred to in South Bend as the Beauty and the Beast.
No.
Guess who the Beast is?
No. Let's go to our next. We have on-camera talent investigative reporter.
And the nominees are
Dave Savini, WBBM. Brian Polson, WITI.
The Emmy goes to Dave Savini, WBBM.
You are watching a modern-day version of highway robbery.
The money.
An organized team of thieves on motorized scooters swindling travelers in the middle of rush hour on the Dan Ryan Expressway.
We didn't see any police nearby, so that made us even more nervous.
We caught them demanding $40 in cash.
Oh, it's on. Sorry. I was looking at the blue screen back there. Time's ticking. Joe Donlin from WBBM accepting this on behalf of Dave Savini. He literally has furniture built in the newsroom out of all the Emmys he's won. He's amazing. He wanted to thank Jennifer and Jeff Harris, Jennifer Lyons, our GM. Thank you from Dave Savini.
In our next category, on-camera talent, daily news reporter.
And the nominees are
Aaron Mabin, composite, WITI. Patrick Fazio, composite, WMAQ. Noel Brennan, Sweet Home Chicago, WBBM. Carolina Zulbaran, Somos la voz de quienes no lo pueden gritar, WGBO. Sabrina Franza, composite, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to Noel Brennan, Sweet Home Chicago.
One more time, Antioch Strong! Antioch Strong! God bless you.
The designs are done and the project goes out for a bid next week. I asked the pastor when he expects people walking into that new church. He said maybe in 2025. And Easter Sunday would be a good day for a ribbon cutting. In Englewood, Noel Brennan, CBS 2 News.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. What an honor. I want to thank my bosses, Jeff Harris and Jen Lyons, for hiring me. Working at WBBM has been awesome. And I want to thank my wife, Christy, for being my Emmy date tonight. I love you. Thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone. This is awesome. Thank you.
Is at our table, so hopefully that means good luck, good vibes.
We're hoping anyway. Okay, the next category, on-camera talent, sports analyst, or sports play-by-play.
Joe Girardi, Marquee Sports Network. Lisa Byington, Valley Sports Wisconsin. Cliff Floyd, Marquee Sports Network. Ozzie Guillen, NBC Sports Chicago. John Sciambi, Marquee Sports Network.
And the Emmy goes to John Sciambi, Marquee Sports Network.
This afternoon, it's the Rangers and the Cubs. Game 2, Cubs trying to make it 3 straight wins. Nice day out in Gallagher Way. Hope you're having a good Easter weekend. And yeah, Justin Steele hoping to put up another egg on the Rangers. And welcome to the broadcast booth.
Thank you very much. Boog could not be here tonight, but he wants to thank all the fans, all the Cubs fans out there for watching all year long. Thank you to the fine folks at Marquee Sports Network. Thank you all. Thank you.
And for on-camera talent daily news reporter,
the nominees are
Elise Menaker, Marquee Sports Network. Sophia Minert, Valley Sports Wisconsin. Cole Wright, Marquee Sports Network. Dario Melendez, WISN.
and the Emmy goes to...
Cactus League action in full swing out here in Arizona. I spent the first few days out in Maryville with the Brewers. On Thursday, I decided to do a little ballpark hopping, so I'm currently in Peoria at the Peoria Sports Complex, the spring training home of both the Padres and the Mariners. And look, when we talk about the Mariners, we have to talk about all of their Milwaukee connection.
Wow, how about that? Dario Melendez could not be here tonight. I work with him, Stephanie Sutton. I will accept this award on his behalf. He is super excited. Thank you.
All right, let's try this again. On-camera talent, weather anchor.
Nominees are
Allison Gohler, composite, WGBO. Alex Kirshner, composite, WREX. JD Rudd, Wisconsin tornado coverage, Spectrum News 1 Wisconsin. Albert Ramon, First Alert Weather, WBBM. Lindsay Slater, composite, WISN.
And the Emmys go to Allison Gohler and Albert Ramon.
This thunderstorm in particular, the western half of McHenry County, has had the history of rotation. There's no tornado threat with it right now, something we'll keep an eye on over the next couple of hours.
Una segunda banda que vemos aquí, que ya viene viajando hacia nuestra área y que va a ser la responsable de dejarnos nuevamente tormentas, aguacero y este tiempo severo.
Big thank you to Jen Lyons for hiring me twice. Jeff Harris, our news director, Joe Donlan for being one of my biggest cheerleaders at CBS. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations too. Oh, I'm so excited. I really don't expect that. I'm the new girl in the town. I come from Chile, South America, so it's really an honor. I'm very grateful. I want to thank to my beautiful and supporting Chicago Noticias Univision Chicago team. Woo! Thank you, Luis Felipe, my boss, for trust me, for support me and make me be a better person, professional every day. And of course, thank you for my Chilean family. My boyfriend Aldo is here with me. And of course, thanks to all the Hispanic community that every day is support the news. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Thank you to everybody. Have a good night.
And now we have on-camera talent news anchor.
And the nominees are
Larry Potash, WGN. Joyce Garbasiak, WISN. Enrique Rodriguez, WGBO. Lee Mills, WMTV. Terrell Brown, WLS.
And the Emmys go to Joyce Garbasiak and Enrique Rodriguez.
¿Qué tal amigos? ¿Cómo están? Muy buenas tardes. Les saluda con mucho gusto Enrique Rodríguez con esta alerta local. Bienvenidos a todos ustedes que nos están sintonizando a través de nuestras diferentes plataformas. Se estarán preguntando a qué se debe esta transmisión. Bueno.
WISN 12 News with breaking news.
Good afternoon. We interrupt programming for breaking news. Judge Jennifer Doro in Waukesha County Court is close to sentencing Darrell Brooks. He's convicted of killing 6 people in the Waukesha parade attack. Let's listen to her now.
Oh, thank you so much for this. This is especially sweet because I won my first Emmy for anchoring in 1997, and I came home from that ceremony, and I just had my 3rd child, my daughter. My daughter Grace is with me tonight, so I'm coming full circle. Thank you, Gracie. I want to thank WISN for the opportunity to do this work. I want to thank my colleagues who make our demanding work so special and fun at times. And I also want to say I get to go tomorrow to my brand new granddaughter. So I'm going to take this Emmy and hold her and do my happy dance with her too, just like you did with Gracie. Thank you.
What a blessing. I want to thank my Univision Chicago family. Your passion and dedication to our community inspires me every single day. I love you all. You know it. Luis Felipe Godinez, thank you for your guidance and your trust. Jessica Fernandez, thank you for your support. This Emmy really belongs to my wife. This is my wife, everybody, Olga. Short story, she's been asking me to compete in this category, and I never listened to her until now. That's what happens when you listen to your wife, right? Thank you, my love, for saying it like it is, for being my biggest critic. I love you. You are my life. And I want to dedicate this to my father, who is fighting for his life right now in the hospital. Papá, yo sé que me escuchas. Te amo. Gracias por dármelo todo.
Yes. Round of applause one more time for the winners, everyone. You almost played the piano on her, right? It's taking a little long. I heard you. I also like to thank. You guys good? Everybody's good? You drunk? You getting sleepy? Is this your bedtime? Come on. All right, we're gonna keep going. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. All right. Next up to the plate, everyone. Please welcome Ozzie Guillen and Chuck Garfien. Ozzie, real quick, I played shortstop, you know, when I was in Little League, you know, Kiwanis League in Chicago. Yes, and we were one of my favorite shortstops, and I was like, I got to get a baseball for you to sign. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, what is it? I need you to sign this. This guy won us a championship. The White Sox, don't get it twisted. That should have been a louder applause. What is this shit? You guys, yo, come on. You guys, stop. Thank you, Ozzie. I'm going to sell that. All right.
What's up, everybody? Having a good time?
Really? You have a good time? I don't feel like it.
You and I are up for an Emmy, our show. Later in the show, we'll see if our pre- and post-game show wins an
Well,
Emmy.
let me tell you one thing. Thank God my wife here because I'll be Kanye West. If we lose, I'll be jumping the stage and take that thing away from people.
But you know what? We're all winners. Everyone who's here, who's nominated, you've already won, right? You've already won. By the way, I'm a big fan of yours, but I've been going to Second City for years. You're amazing.
I thought it was Scott Reifert.
Works for the White Sox. That's an inside joke. Scott, if you're watching, he thinks you look like him. We've got many nominees here. I'll probably read them, and you can just look here and look pretty.
No, I couldn't read because I got to look very bad with those names. They got weird names.
Okay, well, we're about to find out. All right, category number 25, commercial, single spot, or campaign. The nominees are
1966 times Just Don, Chicago Bulls. MSOE, AI and Machine Learning, CI Design. Happy holidays from Dot Security, Impact Networking. Unexpected Innovation, SRH.
All right, and the Emmy goes to, can you read that?
Yes, I can read it, but I cannot say it.
All right, I'll say it.
Yeah, thank you.
MSOEL in Machine Learning, CI Design.
Yeah.
If you could solve any problem in the world, which would it be? At MSOE, dreaming big is exciting because here you can do something about it. With machine learning and AI, you'll create technology that knows how to make these come alive, what her body needs to heal, if these are safe.
Thanks, Ozzy. All right, so yeah, first of all, of course, I want to thank MSOE and CI Design for giving me and my team the opportunities to do this. And that team includes Jim Torr, Greg Marshall, Dave Olson, and John Olson. And yeah, just couldn't have done it. Yeah, that's all of us working together, so thank you. And of course, my beautiful wife, Jamie, and my parents at home. And also, I'm really glad that we were able to do this for AI because our future overlords would surely be happy with this accomplishment. So thank you.
So what's it like to work with Ozzy Guillen? What he wants to do is when I open up the envelope, he wants me to announce the wrong person to win the award. That would not go over well.
You're going to look bad on TV. Believe me. First of all, that's not the first time you said the wrong name, especially when is a Venezuelan player.
Yeah.
You call him the wrong names.
Yes, I've
Most
done
of the
that
time,
before.
there's nothing happening. Why you can do it right now?
Is this thing on? Are we on television? Actually, no, we are. We're on NBC Sports Chicago. We're right at home.
This is my house.
Yeah.
Right there, all my people there.
Yeah, there's our people.
Every time I walk to the office, to the studio, you know the first thing I say? What's up, my people? Good morning, my babies.
All right. Category number 24, the long-form promotional spot, and the nominees are...
It's on NBC Sports Chicago. Chicago Stories Fall 2023 Sizzle, WTTW.
We're a tad biased here, but we'll see who wins. And the Emmy goes to... It's on NBC Sports Chicago!
NBC Sports Chicago. It's on. Chicago, go, go, go.
It's on. The Bulls. It's on. White Sox. It's on. Cubs, Bears. It's on. Black Hawks. It's on.
NBC Sports Chicago.
It's on.
First off, I'd like to thank these guys for dancing in that video. Everybody who helped me and allowed my creativity to shine. Helped me take it from a literal bar napkin to in front of you all here now. I'd like to thank my wife, Michelle, my daughter, Cleo, for putting up with me while I made this video. And I'd like to thank my mom, who hopefully figured out how to stream this from Cincinnati. Good luck. Thank you.
You know who was in that promotional campaign? We were in that. You don't remember? Remember the dancing we were doing? You do not remember this.
I don't remember much. I know I remember dance. You made me dance to win the Emmys. We see.
Yeah.
If we don't win this thing tonight, I ain't dancing no more.
I know.
Okay, we go
Pressure is
straight
on.
up to the game.
I'm praying to the Emmy gods that we win an Emmy. But we're all winners, again. But for Ozzy's sake...
He's lying. No, it's a few winners. They want to step up here and get the trophy.
Okay. Category 24C, sports promotion, single spot or campaign. The nominees are...
Notre Dame Football Hype Campaign, Fighting Irish Media, Defining a Nemesis, Guardians vs. White Sox, NBC Sports Chicago, Chicago Bears Schedule Release, Chicago Bears Network. We get all of it. Marquee Sports Network. Chicago White Sox 2023 schedule release spot. Chicago White Sox. Chicago Blackhawks Hit the Ice 2022-2023. Daily Planet Productions Limited.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Chicago Bears schedule release, Chicago Bears Network.
Hey, if you with the Vikings, get the hiking.
I got you, big dog.
Hey, chef, how we doing on them beignets?
We good.
Good job, guys.
The schedule release is a great one because the whole club and company is involved in putting it together. We have folks from our PR comms team, marketing, brand creative, partnerships, and especially our content innovation team. Special thanks to the McCaskey family, Kevin Warren, Scott Hagel. Bear down.
You got a song for Ozzy?
I thought you were going to play La Bamba.
Don't Stop Believing?
Oh, no. That's one of my least favorite songs. If I tell you why, but I got to stay here for another 30 minutes. I don't have enough time, but that I will tell you, I have a great reason to not like that one.
Okay. I kind of like it. You won a World Series with it, but...
No, they will World Series go with a home run and base hit. You know exactly why I don't like it.
I know, but we're on television. I can't tell the story.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Category 24B, program, promotion, single spot, or campaign. Nominees are...
NBC Chicago, original documentaries, WMAQ. WGN at 75 Stories, WGN. Bear Down and Out, WMAQ and NBC Sports Chicago. WGN TV, Backstory, WGN.
All right. And the Emmy goes to WGN at 75 Stories, WGN.
I get picked for Fraser Thomas's Hobby Corner, except they decided to have my sister do all the talking instead of me, so you can see how happy I was. Next experience at WGN, I get a job here. Amazing. And then I get stuck with these two mopes, Larry and Paul.
Thanks so much, everyone. For all those out there that are new and coming up in this business, students out there, this is not the goal. This is great. It's great to be rewarded, but it's not the goal. The stories, the craft, the daily work, that's the goal. Remember that. Thank you.
No, we have somebody behind the scene. He's more nervous than the guys go for the what is it? Oh, he's behind the scene. We can show.
To put this together is not easy. A live television show, you just show up, you look pretty, you do your thing. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and they can be a little stressed out sometimes.
Well, that's why you went to school. You got Jason. There was my boy Jason.
Our producer Jason.
Jason. Hey, by the way, my wife want to meet you later on because she say, "Who's the guy you want to kick your butt every night?" Right here, Jason.
This is what it's like every day.
No, it's funny. I show up at 6:15 because a lot of traffic in 55. Chuck is there by 2:30 in the afternoon, try to put the show together. I say, nah, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about this. I just...
I'll move on. Category 24A, news, promotion, single spot, or campaign. Nominees are
WYTU, Hispanic Heritage Month Stories, WYTU, and WDJT. NBC5 Investigates, A Legacy of Integrity, WMAQ. CBS 58 News Symphony, WDJT. Spring is in the air, WEEK. Telemundo Chicago, World Cup News Image Campaign, WSNS. Experience Matters, WGN.
It's good you're doing that, because we have 2 Emmys, 2 winners for this category. They are WYTU Hispanic Heritage Month Series, WYTU at WDJT, and Spring is in the Air, WEEK.
Este jueves.
Yo creo que la música clásica es para todos. Es un espacio inclusivo, un espacio que todos pueden apreciar.
Les presentamos al director musical latino de la Orquesta Sinfónica del Condado de Sheboygan y su mensaje sobre la música clásica.
Tonight we present to you, Spring is in the Air. Now when it comes to spring weather, you've heard the saying, April showers bring May flowers.
Well, this is the first time Telemundo Wisconsin wins an award for Emmy, so very special recognition for us. So big congratulations to also Miguel Ramirez and Evan Gonzalez, who couldn't be here tonight.
Latino representation is important in any field, but especially in news, so I'm so proud of the work that we do during Hispanic Heritage Month, but every day in representing ourselves.
Thank you also to our sister station, CBS 58, for all of your support, and congratulations to everybody tonight who are here nominated.
¡Sí se puede!
Hi. You know what? I'm very blessed to do what I love. I'm very blessed to work with great people that I love working with, and it's even more special when people love the work that you do. So thank you very much.
Our last category, any final thoughts about this experience?
I'm still sweating because it's hard to be around you talking with people.
It's hard to be around me talking to people.
No, talking to people, be around you, and make me nervous.
I make you
You
nervous.
know, by the way, when they call me and say, you got to present
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. They call my kids and say, well, if Chuck is in it, I'm in. It's not, don't even think about it. And besides that, I'm doing this without a glass of wine, buddy.
Wow.
That's the first time ever I have a mic without a mic.
Ozzie Guillen doing this stone sober. I think that's worth some kind of award. All right. Finally, category number 23, public service announcement, PSA, single spot, or campaign.
The Healing Circle and the Effect, Whitney Reynolds Media. March 4th, don't have to live like this. Quality Meats. Honoring our veterans, WEEK. Connecting the dots for Cassenia, SRH. Walk the Line campaign, Discover MediaWorks, Inc.
All right, and the Emmy goes to March 4th, don't have to live like this, Quality Meats.
I like that anyone can easily access
weapons of destruction, weapons of war. Designed to kill the greatest amount of people in the in the least amount of time. Just a little bit longer.
Can I take this home? Can I?
Yes.
They come. Oh, she look. They show up? No. All right, you're gonna be in Homer Glen.
The right person.
Oh, we go. I'll take it home.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Take care, people.
Please welcome back to the stage Chicago Midwest Natus Board President John Shipman.
Hi, everybody. Really tough act to follow, so I'll try my best. Anyways, the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences is awarding several Emmys tonight for excellence in television. But there is only one recipient of the Governor's Award, established on her outstanding service to the broadcast industry and to the work of our Academy. Tonight's honoree is Carol Cartwright. Carol's stellar broadcast career spanned 3 Chicago TV stations, NBC5, WTTW, and WYCC. She mentored countless future broadcasters while her work was honored with awards including Emmys and a Peabody. Carol's tireless service for the TV Academy centers on our chapter scholarship program and one of the most successful in the nation. This truly is Carol's baby. She's a founding member of the NATA Chicago Foundation and served as its president for 25 years, as well as the board's education and scholarship chair. These are just the cliff notes. Definitely check out the program tonight for a deeper dive into Carol's accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, for leading by example during her storied career, for spearheading the TV's Academy's scholarship program, and for a half-century of groundbreaking public service to Chicago's broadcast community, I am proud to present Carol Cartwright with the Chicago Midwest Chapter 2023 Governor's Award.
I have to tell you, of all of the Emmy Awards that I have received, this is the most special. There is nothing like having the opportunity to follow your dream and have someone help to support your education with a scholarship. Our scholarship program is just the most important thing to me because many of you, I'm sure, have benefited from a scholarship. I got my degree at DePaul University because of a scholarship. So scholarships are critical, and that's why I'm so happy to be involved with our scholarship program. Over $630,000 over the last few years, since the 1990s we've presented, and many of you may have even benefited, but many are coming and many will benefit from this. So I'm so proud to receive this. It's one of the best Emmys I've ever gotten. And I'm so happy to introduce to you our new scholarship recipients.
Introducing the 2023 College Scholarship winners.
Chosen by the Chicago Midwest Chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Science.
Michaela Denault is a senior at Northwestern University studying journalism and political science and religious studies. Michaela is a dedicated member of the Northwestern News Network, where she's filled many roles and is currently co-director for 2023. Her career goal is to be a political news correspondent for a national news organization. Working toward that goal, Michaela has been inspired by several news internships, including one with Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan, where she had the opportunity to meet Norah O'Donnell, and Inside with Jen Psaki, where she had the opportunity to meet Lester Holt. Michaela receives the Bernstein Global Wealth Scholarship. Daryl Barnes is a senior at the University of Miami, focusing on broadcast journalism and minoring in sports administration. Anchoring, reporting, and producing regional and national award-winning content for the university has him on course for achieving his goal of becoming an on-air reporter for a news or sports network. He has anchored, reported, and produced regional and national award-winning content for the school's weekly live news and sports shows. Currently, Daryl interns for ESPN's YouTube network and is a video intern for the Miami Hurricanes football team. Daryl receives the Board of Governors Scholarship. Diego Ramos Bacara is a senior at Northwestern University School of Journalism, Integrated Marketing Communications, studying journalism, political science, and theater. He is the politics director, executive producer, and anchor reporter for the student TV station Northwestern News Network. Diego recently finished his summer internship at NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. In the past, Diego has also interned with MSNBC and with Telemundo, WKAQ-TV in Madison, Wisconsin. After graduating, Diego plans to work as a local reporter, hoping to become a national correspondent. Diego receives the Ephraim Family Scholarship. Sarah Elmaker is a senior at Columbia College, studying film and television with a focus on producing and directing. Her passion for film and television began when she started writing and producing films about mental health awareness and political issues. Sarah has interned for Glow Nation Studios, the Canyon Road Green River Films, and Imagine Consulting and Communications. This fall, she will intern with Gloria Calderon Kellett at Glow Nation Studios and ABC in Los Angeles. Her goals include starting a production company that focuses on creating accessible stories that amplify awareness and inspire action. Sarah receives the Sharon A. Palermo Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to our 2023 College Scholarship recipients.
Help the Natus Chicago Foundation mission of providing deserving scholarships for students studying journalism, broadcast television, and television production by scanning this QR code or visit our website at chicagoemmy.org for more information.
Hey, it's me, your vacation. So Christmas is my time to shine. But I can't shine at Aunt Darlene's house. If you want Christmas magic, you gotta give me more to work with. Give me a wonderland with incredible Christmas shows, enchanting train rides, and spectacular lights. Oh yeah, a vacation could get used to this. Who wants to be home for the holidays? Take me to Branson for an Ozark Mountain Christmas. Oh, and bring Aunt Darlene. She'll love it.
Join the Natus Chicago Midwest chapter to help students studying broadcast journalism and production. Your tax-deductible donation to our Scholarship Foundation helps students get the necessary education to join our ranks. For information, go to chicagoemmy.org. We will soon learn the names of the 2023 Silver Circle honorees as the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards returns on NBC Sports Chicago. Welcome back to the stage, Godfrey.
Ho, ho, ho! Come on! Clap it up! People are leaving. Oh, I got to admit, this is a very white event, huh? Trying to put the brothers right here so I wouldn't get mad. You think you're slick? You think you're slick? What's up, guys? You guys good? You know I see you. I see you. How you guys feeling? Everybody feel? Oh, but the tables are emptying. Okay. You guys still want more show? Of course you do, huh? We still got some more winners coming up. You guys may recognize the voices of these next presenters from WBBM. Huh? Are you ready? Okay. Okay, Azal, Razai, and Sabrina Franza. Wasn't that good?
Nice. So you're looking snatched tonight. Thank you. You are looking incredible. Everybody loves the dress.
Can everybody give it up for the snatch person next to them, please? Yes, yes. Okay.
And really, everybody give it up. A beautiful ceremony tonight. I've heard this is one of the good ones. It is definitely one of the good ones because of all of the fabulous nominees and a winner that we have in this envelope here, yes? We do have a winner in this envelope. Let's get to our first category representing. The nominees for branded content, short form content are
Feeding America, Daily Planet Productions Limited. 2022 Green Bay Packers Video Open, Green Bay Packers. Son of Chicago, Cam Buckner for Mayor of Chicago, Fortress Consulting. Victoria's Drive to Thrive, SRH. Kohler 150th, Kohler Company.
All the Emmy goes to... Do the honors. Kohler 150 Kohler Company.
How what we create makes you feel. If it doesn't elevate your experience or enhance your well-being, if it doesn't build your confidence or inspire you with its gracious impact, it's not worthy of our name.
And the Emmy goes to... Is Kohler Company in the house? No?
No? All right, we will accept this on their behalf. Congratulations. Keep it going. Our next category, nominees for branded content, long-form content are
IEA, Our Collective Bargaining History, Omni Media and Marketing, The Souls of Surgery, University of Chicago, U Chicago Creative, Future Museum Gallery Reveals, Milwaukee Public Museum.
All right.
And the Emmy goes to... The Souls of Surgery, University of Chicago.
If we are to create the kind of inclusive culture where everybody can thrive and reach their maximum potential, that requires us to be accepting and encouraging of authenticity at work. We need to share who we are and not be what someone else expects us to be. These are the souls of surgery behind the mask.
Gonna wait for my partner in crime here. I was not prepared for this. I'm looking at the clock. I just want to say thank you to all of you, and that dreams really do come true.
I want to say thank you to the University of Chicago, U Chicago Creative, Student Director of Multimedia 4. Special thank you to the lead producer for this project, Stephen Garrett, who couldn't be here today, the entire U Chicago Creative staff, and the entire staff of U Medicine who took time out of their lives, saving lives, for us to tell their stories. Thank you so much.
The next category is lifestyle, long and short form content, for which these people, without them, we would really not know what's going on around town. What would we do over the weekend?
Nominees are
Show Me Milwaukee, very local. Life is Sweet, preserving Chicago's chocolate legacy, WLS. Farm to Table Pizzas, The Little Red Barn. Discover Media Works, Inc. Around the Farm Table, Soil Sisters, PBS Wisconsin. Wisconsin Foodie, Chef Yia Bang. Union Hmong Kitchen, Wisconsin Foodie.
all right, and the Emmy goes to Farm to Table Pizzas, The Little Red Barn, Discover Media Works.
This is a place where you can experience the iconography of Wisconsin. We've got this little red barn on our license plate, right? This is that.
There's a long list that they gave me to thank, so the pressure's on right now. But I know the Wisconsin Counties Association for putting this project together, everyone who worked on Uniquely Wisconsin, our entire team, Jason, Jesus, Josh, Courtney, Michelle, it's numerous. Obviously the person I'm standing right next to, my editor, Portia, everyone. So thank you so much.
it going for you. We've still got a long night ahead of us. All right, next category up. The nominees for human interest short form content are
By Irish, One City Films. Martin Cool Kicks, WLS. Wentz and Sandra Martinez, Paintings and Weavings, merged to unite Mexico and the U.S. Milwaukee PBS. Tailor Made Cross, Hidalgo Films. A Year of Healing, SRH. Souls of the Y, Izzy's Story, Certs Media. Raylan's Story, What Matters Productions, 501c3.
And the Emmy goes to A Year of Healing, SRH.
We had an outpouring of support from the local community. There was a genuine desire to heal things and to be a part of the healing process for these kids and for these families and for the Waukesha community. And to me, that's the silver lining.
Wow, thank you. First, everyone at table 6, Jody is getting a drink, so my beautiful wife. None of this happens without all of you guys and the amazing work you do every day. This was a big one for us, telling the story about the response to the Waukesha Parade tragedy. And we thought we knew what we were doing with it going in, but when we started talking to families, survivors, first responders, surgeons, a new story came forward, and it was, the forces that bring us together are a lot stronger than the forces that tear us apart. And the idea was, holy cow, what an incredible message from people who have gone through such a thing. So thank you for recognizing that story of theirs. This goes to each and every single person that gave it to us. I think this one means a lot. Thank you.
We got a good piano rap there. All right, next category. The nominees for human interest long-form content are
I Am My Brother's Keeper, Comcast. Gina's Story, Spirit Juice Studios. Lifestyle, The Armando Flores Story, Hidalgo Films. Celebrando Puerto Rico, WSNS.
Okay. There are 2 Emmy winners in this category. Lifestyle, The Armando Flores Story, and Celebrando Puerto Rico.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenos días y feliz domingo. Les saluda con muchísimo gusto Iris Berríos.
Y yo soy Jorge de Santiago dándole la bienvenida a este especial Celebrando Puerto Rico.
Do you know Armando Flores Jr.? And I go, yes. And that was when he said, your son passed last night.
Thank you so much. This feels like amazing, actually. This show, Celebrando Puerto Rico, it means a lot to me because obviously I'm Puerto Rican, and I had the opportunity to reconnect with the community, Puerto Rican community here in Chicago, and also I want to say thank you to Sebastian Torres and Raul Quiñones because they put the same effort, editing, doing drone, and the same passion as I did.
Que viva Puerto Rico.
Thank you, and to the Telemundo family too.
Yeah, this is for Hidalgo Films. Viva Cristo Rey is what I'm going to say first. So all glory to God. Thank you very much for that. This is a story that involved the Flores family, and they were very kind and generous to allow us to tell their story. So for their departed son, Armando Flores Jr., for Rob Kazmark, who helped us with Spirit Juice Studios, for Sean Patrick, for my wife Laura, my children Jaden, Joey, and yeah, please.
This is for you, Armando, Arlene,
Adeline, we love you.
1032. See
Forever.
you soon, son.
I have a question for everybody. Who of in the crowd this is their first Emmy ceremony? Can we get a cheer for that? Yes? Just to be recognized tonight amongst this group of people is an outstanding accomplishment.
We're happy to have you guys, and we are going to present the next category. The nominees for diversity, equity, inclusion, long and short form content are
A Blackhawks Journey Home, Chicago Blackhawks. Why Race Matters, Critical Race Theory, PBS, Wisconsin. Live from the Harris Theater, Adrian Dunn's Emancipation, HMS Media. My Brother's Keeper Alliance, Comcast. Leading the Way for Modern Black Baseball, Chicago White Sox. Teacher of Patience, Carmen Vincent Films, LLC. Searching for Justice, WGN. Celebrating Jackie Robinson, Cubs Productions.
All right. There are 2 Emmy winners in this category. A Teacher of Patience and Searching for Justice, WGN.
You have to understand the trauma of a hate-filled mob fueled by the Ku Klux Klan that can come in and literally within a matter of hours completely destroy your community, murder your neighborhood citizens, and get away with it.
If you're at a sporting event and she's in front of you in line and she just stops moving, the wider public needs to understand that she's not doing this to make your life miserable. She's processing something that we don't understand, and she has to work through it.
My goodness, thank you guys so much for this award. I'm really grateful to the Chicago Midwest Emmys for recognizing our work and to all the people and organizations who have supported Teacher of Patience since its inception. I'm especially thrilled to celebrate the power of storytelling, which showcases authentic disability representation in front of and behind the camera. It's really encouraging to see these stories be honored. Thank you.
This is Mike D'Angelo, best photographer, editor, producer in the business. I'd like to thank WGN for allowing us to travel to do these stories. 100 years ago, when this horrible massacre happened in Tulsa, promises were made and not kept. We went back 100 years later to see if promises were being kept, and they are still not being kept. People who grew up in Tulsa did not even know this story, and we were just happy that they allowed us to share it with you. I hope you get a chance to check it out. Thanks.
All right, guys, one more round of applause for all of our nominees and all of the winners tonight so far. All right, and the nominees for children, youth, teen, long, and short form content are
Identity, Revealing Media Group, Geisha Sopa, Teachings from Tibet, PBS Wisconsin, Maria's Nature Notebooks, Threaded Films, and Chicago Botanic Garden. Into the History of Wolves, Discover Media Works, Inc.
And the Emmy goes to Teaching from Tibet, PBS Wisconsin.
Soon, Phundup Sopa's house was overflowing with students who wanted to learn about Buddhism. He started to think about how to share the teachings with even more people. A Buddhist temple and monastery right here in Wisconsin.
So I guess I'm the designated person getting these awards for PBS Wisconsin tonight. Congrats to our fantastic education team, David Bofa, who produced that piece, Megan Mundy, the executive producer. I also want to give a big shout out to Alyssa Sagong, who was our director of education, who retired this year. Her vision for our education team really took it to new places to be able to do projects like that, and they would not be able to win things like this without her. So thank you, Alyssa. Thank you.
Skillen, Tom Skillen, Tom Skillen, Tom Skillen, Tom Skillen. You better show some respect and get up for Tom Skillen. That's right. He's been telling you the weather for years. He's the reason why you put a coat on. Tom Skillen. Wow.
This has got to be the highlight of your night.
This is the highlight. I said, Tom Skillen? That's why you got skill in your name, Tom.
I know. You know, I used to have a guy I worked with on radio who called me Skillful Skilling. So,
Skillful Skilling.
I'll tell you, you said you grew up watching me.
I did.
And I'm flattered to death.
Yes.
It's pretty amazing. John Coleman always said about Chicago that this was Broadway for weathermen.
That is the truth. That is the truth. My father loved you. He's like, I like Tom Skillen.
That's so nice.
Because, Tom, you're different than all the other weathermen. You're a real meteorologist. Yeah. The other ones just read green screen and cheat. Ah, yeah, I said it. Tom, are you...
We've got a lot of very talented coaches.
Whatever. Listen.
I know. Hey, you know what?
Come on, Tom, keep it real. You're about to retire. Go in on it.
I know. You know, that's a tough decision. Everybody in this room will reach it at some point. At what point do you pull the plug and go on to something else?
So how long have you been doing this, Tom?
Well, you know, at WGN, 45 years.
45 years! What? Woo!
I'll tell you, you know, no lie, I went to work every day, and I thought for the first 3 quarters of my career, they're going to fire me every day, find some.
Right.
And, when you do what I do, if you had a dime for everybody, every day, that somebody said to you, hey, I wish I had a job where I could be wrong every day and keep my job, I'd be a rich man.
That's comedy, yeah. And let me tell you something, Tom. Sometimes I would watch you and go, Tom's teaching the class. Can you just get to the weather, Tom? Do I need an umbrella or nothing? I don't need to know about cumulus clouds. You're like, when you're like, let me explain the cloud. No, Tom.
You know something? I used to terrify the news consultants because they said, you use words like jet stream and dew point. This terrifies people. Yes, they don't know that. It isn't brain surgery.
Well, none of us knew. Yeah. We didn't know. Barometric pressure, none of that. Oh, yeah. We didn't care.
Boy, you got the jargon.
I know the jargon. Huh? I know how you do this with the arm. Right here is where the wind's coming. Yeah. I'm like, Tom, do I need a coat or not? Hurry up.
You know something? They did a movie called The Weatherman with Nicolas Cage. And my role was a Paramount advance group came through and they said, hey, could you coach Nicolas Cage on how to use chroma key? And I thought, I'm telling Nicolas, he ought to be telling me how to do what I do.
No, you're better than him. He probably was like, hurry up, Tom.
You are a delight. I'll tell you, welcome back.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Skillen! Tom Skillen! Yes! Thank you. Awesome. That was partly amazing with 100% chance of exciting. Well, it has been tradition here at our Emmy show that we announce the Silver Circle honorees who will be inducted in the coming year. Please welcome the chairperson of the Silver Circle Committee, Cheryl Stutsky.
Well, the Silver Circle was established by the TV Academy to recognize outstanding individuals who have devoted 25 years or more to the television industry and who have made significant contributions to local television. It's a who's who of broadcasting, both on camera and behind the scenes. Tonight, we unveil the 2024 Silver Circle honorees. Let's begin by seeing who will be inducted in the Wisconsin Academy's Silver Circle Honors this coming February.
Wisconsin Silver Circle honorees include Green Bay icon Tom Zaleski of WFRV. He has anchored more than 70,000 newscasts over his 45 years and is dedicated to veterans' causes and improving the community. Dave Michuta has been working his editing magic at WITI for 30 years. His masterful touch has won 50 regional Emmys, 3 National Murrows, a DuPont Columbia Award, and a Peabody. A journalist to the core, Nick Bohr, has been WISN's lead reporter on big stories for 30 years. Thorough and fair, he has developed sources in every corner of southeastern Wisconsin. Though she's a 33-year veteran at WTMJ, editor-director Susan Valovic is working Thanksgiving again this year, so others can have the day off. Never rattled, her steady hand holds everyone together in times of chaos. Over his 41-year career, WMTV's John Stofflet has reported from all 7 continents, flying through hurricanes, diving with sharks, and even jumping off the 72nd floor of a building. He's a 25-time Emmy winner and active in Madison civic and charitable organizations. And for the first time, Wisconsin is bestowing a Gold Circle. For 55 years, Everett Marshburn believed in the power of public television to tell stories that otherwise wouldn't be told. At Milwaukee PBS, he is the producer of Black Nouveau, a magazine format news program by and for the African American community. Congratulations to the 2024 Wisconsin honorees. And now, the Television Academy is proud to announce Chicago's Silver Circle honorees, who will be inducted in May of 2024. Mark Sapelsa is an award-winning investigative reporter and news anchor with close to 40 years in TV news. He was a principal anchor at 3 Chicago stations and garnered Emmys for spot news, investigative reports, news specials, and political features. Diana Maldonado is a multi-platform content executive. While Vice President of News for Noticiero Telemundo at WSNS, she elevated ethical and production standards of Spanish-language news content in the Chicago area. Stephen Novak's list of directing credits reads like a history of Chicago television. He has directed more than 15,000 hours of live TV for WGN, including newscasts, The Bozo Show, and championship sports celebrations. After distinguishing himself as a reporter for WBBM TV Chicago, John Quinones went on to co-anchor ABC's Primetime, host What Would You Do, and report for the network's flagship news programs. Cindy Petrasso's acclaimed career has spanned 4 decades in executive and producing roles at The Donahue Show, Windy City Live, and groundbreaking specials, award shows, and sports events. We will celebrate the careers of a son and his father for their accomplishments in the TV industry. Dean Reynolds was White House correspondent for CNN, covered major political campaigns for both ABC and CBS, and brought his political knowledge to Chicago-based News Nation. Dean is the son of a legendary news anchor of another generation, Frank Reynolds, who will be honored posthumously. Frank Reynolds began his Chicago anchoring career at WBKB in 1949. He is known nationally for his work as correspondent and anchor for ABC News, and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Reagan. The TV Academy will also honor the late Bob Kennedy, who began his career on a variety of teen programs in New York before serving in the Air Force and eventually hosting WLS Chicago's memorable talk shows of the 1970s, Kennedy and Company and Kennedy at Night. Congratulations to Chicago's 2024 Silver Circle honorees.
Come on, keep going. Clap it up. I know you're getting tired. Claps are getting lazy. It's all good. Tom Skillen. One more time. Tom Skillen, right? TJ? TJ. Okay. Here we go. One writes our history and the other acts it out. Please welcome Sherman Dilla Thomas and Anthony Fleming III.
All right, Chicago. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Before we go any further, let me just take this opportunity, me and my man Dilla here. And can I have all the ladies please stand where you are? Yes, come on, ladies. Rise, just rise real quickly. All the ladies who are able and willing. On behalf of myself, Dilla, and the rest of the fellas in the room, I just want to take this moment to give you all a little love and appreciation. Indeed. For the ladies. Yes, yes. All right, good people. Moving right along, we got category 17B, Arts and Entertainment, Short Form Content. And the nominees are
Nerdvana, WFLD. From Guitar Hero to Rockstar Dreams, Localish, WLS. Exploring the artistic process of Truman Lowe, Discover Media Works, Inc.
Okay. And the Emmy goes to Exploring the Artistic Process of Truman Lowe, Discover Media Works, Inc.
He really kind of entered into being an artist through his experiences at UW-La Crosse, Wisconsin State as it was called then. He had a lot of great professors there, very involved in their artistic careers. That's where I think he realized that he could become an artist as well.
It was an honor and privilege to have this opportunity, but the real honor goes to these guys up here, another one coming up right now, so I'll just leave it to them to do their thing.
All right, thank you, everybody. It's really an honor and a privilege to be here during Native American Heritage Month. And I appreciate that. Hopefully we get an extra 30 seconds out of the deal. But it was really great to work with Discover Wisconsin. We've done this for the last couple of years, partnering with them to spread the word that, yes, we are still here. Yes, we are still thriving. We've been here for thousands of years. Last year, we found a 3,000-year-old dugout canoe in Madison area. So thank you. Thank you.
Really quickly, as a kid, I actually knew Truman just as a guy from my hometown that made unique art. And as I got older, I realized that Truman was actually one of the greatest intellectuals and artists in Indian country. He's an inspiration to myself and other Native children that saw his work and decided to pursue their dreams. Thank you, and Pinagigi, that's thank you in Ho-Chunk, my language, to the Academy for this award honoring the legacy of Truman Lowe. Happy Native American Heritage Month, and today is a very good day to be Ho-Chunk. Thank you, Pinagigi.
I gotta say, I dig his shoes. He had a nice pair of shoes.
Oh, yeah,
on.
he has some nice Sauconys on.
For sure,
Indeed,
for sure.
indeed.
So we're still with Arts and Entertainment, long-form content, and the nominees are
Broadway Comes Home, HMS Media. Feeding the Beast, Yoke Films. Christmas Carol, the remix by the Q Brothers, HMS Media. The Passion, Grotto Network. Hamlet, live at American Players Theater, HMS Media.
And the Emmy goes to Feeding the Beast, Yokai Films.
The scary show is over for Statesville Prison.
Yes, the haunted attraction Lockport says this is its last year. The haunted house has been around for 25 years.
The only reason I'm talking is because Mike, this beautiful man, already won an Emmy for his editing. But thank you very much to the Chicago Midwest Emmys. Thank you so much to our audience that has supported us and been there for us all these years. And thank you to Chris Sato and Mike Meyer for following me out into the weird world of behind the scenes of haunted houses and telling our story with such heart and honesty. Thank you, Teresa Walker, love of my life over there, been with me the entire journey. My baby brother, Kyle the Flamboy, who's my right-hand man. But most importantly, thank you so much to the cast and the crew of Statesville Haunted Prison and Zombie Army Productions. Woo! You guys, you're known for scaring people, thrilling people, terrifying them, but you are the most loving, beautiful, creative, imaginative human beings in the world. And I'm so glad I got to spend 2.5 decades with you playing make-believe in the dark. Thank you, everybody. Stay weird.
Before I announce anything else, and I don't want to get in any trouble, everybody's shouting out their wives, so shout out my fine wife sitting over there for for her fine self. I did good for myself, all right? All right, so up next, special event coverage, live or edited, and the nominees are
Warriors to Lord 2022, Pilgrimage for the Soul, Knights of Columbus. Countdown Chicago 2023, WLS. The Magnificent Mile Lights Festival, WLS. A Very Chicago New Year, WMAQ. Wisconsin Young Artists Compete, The Final Forte, PBS, Wisconsin.
The Emmy goes to Countdown Chicago 2023, WLS.
Ey, y me pregunto si tengo muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra, ey, pero no hay boda, como me pregunto,
Anybody else with Countdown Chicago in the room, come on up. This is such an incredibly hard-working group of people in this team that works on this show every single year. We really pour ourselves into this to really meet the moment for New Year's Eve for Chicago in the Midwest. And I'm so honored to be a part of this beautiful and hardworking crew. Of course, a shout out to our leader, Dave Lee, who couldn't be here tonight, who's like a mentor to many of us. Jennifer Graves, as well as here, and John Idler, the President and General Manager of ABC7. Anybody else have anything?
You know what, Terrell, you'd have to understand, Terrell puts this whole thing together. He is the hardest working person I know at the station.
TJ, don't play me off. Thank you, sir. I was lucky enough to be nominated for 2 of the programs that were in this category. And that sends a very powerful message to me, that y'all need to put me in more stuff.
All right, keeping it going, because I'm double parked outside. We have the next category, Public Affairs Short Form Content, and the nominees are
The Making of Mahalia Jackson Court, Prime 312 LLC. Somos Latinas Voices of Wisconsin, Latina Activists, Milwaukee PBS. Assault Weapons, WTTW. Answering Violence with Forgiveness, Grotto Network.
All worthy of winning, but the Emmy goes to The Making of Mahalia Jackson Court, Prime 312 LLC.
She was an encourager, and in fact, she encouraged Dr. King at the March on Washington.
She inspired him. Tell them about your dream, Martin. That's directly tied to Mahalia Jackson. She was a catalyst.
How our cultural fabric has turned out today, it's because of people like Mahalia Jackson.
Wow. From 2 Southsiders, we're really pleased to be here. This is for all the people who live in Chatham, Avalon Park, Auburn, Gresham, who keep the good fight. This is for Christopher and Norma Holderman, who document our story and do it so extraordinarily well. This is for Dorian, who is the artistic vision, and we just want to thank Christopher, the Department of Planning, the City of Chicago, and all the residents and artists that made this happen. So thank you so very much.
Right, to all the artists in Chicago that make this an amazing city, thank you so much for helping to make this a thriving
place for us all to grow in.
I wouldn't be any kind of historian if I didn't tell you that Mahalia Jackson happened to be the first black person to move into Chatham. So shout out Mahalia Jackson in Chatham. Up next, public affairs, single program or series, and the nominees are
Tools for Life, Jesse Vasquez, Omni Media and Marketing. Our Chicago, Stop the Violence, Part 1, WLS. Firsthand, Life After Prison, WTTW. Our Chicago, Changing the Narrative, WLS. Chicago Tonight, WTTW. Our Chicago, Stop the Violence, Part 2, WLS.
Very strong category. And the Emmy goes to WTTW, Firsthand Life After Prison, WTTW.
Day Release program was birthed about 5 years ago to get people out into society, into real jobs, to give us a chance. We need that. I've been locked up since the 90s. Like, I literally had a pager. Obviously, I had never been outside of a prison in decades.
Oh man, thank you. Rosita Cox, Teresa White, Pat Odom, Ann Gleason, Donna Wilson, Mario Tharp, our entire Firsthand team, and especially WTTW. Like, we told 5 45-minute long stories about people exiting prison. Like, where else are you gonna find that except on public television? So thank you to WTTW. Thank you.
I hope y'all watching Power, because he's crazy good on that show. Round of applause. Just want to let you know that. Up next, we have magazine, short form content, and the nominees are
Plastic Nostalgia, WGN. Tribune Tower 2.0, WFLD. Conservation Biologist, PBS Wisconsin. Wisconsin Life, Sneakerheads, PBS Wisconsin.
I think me and Dilla are the first presenters to both be wearing sneakers. And the Emmy goes to Wisconsin Life, Sneakerheads, PBS Wisconsin.
I'd say what makes you a sneakerhead is if you don't follow the hype.
I'm backs to the wall, but they got no me.
This is very nice, thank you. It's kind of bittersweet because I was looking at it where actually our table was, and I realized we were competing against ourselves there. There's 2 PBS Wisconsin projects there, so it's a little bittersweet, but I just want to say thank you to everyone for reviewing the project and awarding us this. And Ryan, too, he couldn't be here. He was the producer, but he did a fantastic job editing this. And I just remember, too, I should have been a little bit more prepared for this, because when he showed this project to me quite a while ago, I immediately thought, Ryan, I'll see you at the Emmys. This was, he did a fantastic job. Michael Frank also. Thank you, everyone.
Looks like this is the last one for us, and there's no way that I'm going to leave this stage without letting everybody in here know that everything dope about America comes from Chicago.
Yeah. Indeed, indeed. All right. Next category, magazine single program for magazine single program series. And the nominees
Good Things
are
Brewing, Visit Milwaukee, Plum Media. Backstory, WGN. Our Chicago, Voces Unidas, WLS. Wisconsin, Life Number 902, Flowering Palette, PBS Wisconsin.
And the Emmy goes to Backstory WGN.
FBI Files of the Famous.
You know, the FBI files are like tea leaves.
An investigative reporter shows us why the FBI was interested in these celebrities. And we discover the story of a Native American team that took on the NFL champions.
Again, I'm Mike D'Angelo. We started doing Backstory because we used to watch the History Channel and it would be Hitler's UFOs, which I thought was kind of kooky. So this show had a story about the Osage, which is in a Scorsese movie right now. It's a sad story, and I'm so appreciative that the people of that community shared their story with us. We'd like to thank Paul Rennie and Dom Stassi for giving us creative freedom, which I know not everybody gets in this business, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you to my wife, Sanem, my boys, Luke and Henry, the world.
My daughter, Mallory, 15. Is this as cool as you thought it would be?
Tonight's silver sponsors for the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards are NBC Sports Chicago and Spirit Juice Studios.
What defines an artist? Perhaps an artist is defined by the difference they impress upon the world. And when that impact is paired with a truly noble cause, our mission is not just to create, but to point the world toward that which is good and true, through images, music, and stories that are inescapably beautiful.
Become a member of the NATAS Chicago Midwest chapter. We host career days and workshops, and members receive discounted Emmy entries and event tickets. For member information, go to chicagoemmy.org. Who will win Outstanding Achievement for Documentary and for Sports Programming? Find out as we continue the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards on NBC Sports Chicago.
Ho, 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 ho! Hey, hey! Are we still around? People getting up and leaving? What's wrong with you? Lock the doors. I'm like Joe Clark and lean on me. Lock the doors, I said. Lock the doors. All right, guys. We're going to keep it rolling. I know it's a little long. We're going to keep it rolling for you guys. All right. Next to the stage, give a round of applause to Zuli Ramirez and Aaron Wilson.
I missed my spot. Hello.
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, how many of you out there are here with a family member? Zuli here is with a family member, her mom.
I brought my mom tonight because, you know, she doesn't live in Chicago, so I had to bring her here so that she can experience this ceremony. So it's just a blessing to have her. So, hola, mamita.
And thank you to all the family members here supporting our great nominees and our recipients. All right, let's move on to our category, Outstanding Achievement for Interview Discussion, Short and Long Form Content.
And the nominees are
the CEO Series, Michael Osanlu, CEO of Portillo's, Salvi Media. Violencia Domestica, la puede suceder a cualquiera, WGBO. The CEO Series, Josh Death, CEO of Revolution Brewing, Salvi Media. Chicago Tonight, Week in Review, WTTW. On the Block, powered by Block Club Chicago, Brandon Johnson Interview, WCIU, Block Club Chicago.
Right. And the Emmy goes to the CEO Series, Michael Guadago, Says Portillo's. Congratulations to you, and also Salve Media.
This sandwich was invented in the early 1900s to stretch supplies and save money. Yet today it racks over $500 million in revenue for Portillo's, one of America's highest-ranked fast casual restaurants. So how are they doing it? Well, that's what we're gonna find out, because today we're with Portillo's CEO, Michael Osanloo.
Thank you so much. First to the crew that made it happen, Megan Bastido, Miguel Aponte, William Salvi, who's the host, the man in the arena who puts himself out there. As most of you know, when you put yourself out there on television or video, people are gonna scrutinize you. And so he's been scrutinized, but now he's won an Emmy, so congratulations to that. And then, of course, the competition, we appreciate you. It's awesome to win this. And then, of course, our dad. That's our dad right there, Patrick Salvi. He's a legend in his own right. He's supported us through all the things we've wanted to do in our lives. So thank you so much, Patrick Salvi. We love you.
So Zuli, you having a good time tonight?
I am having a great time. My husband is here too. I mean, the best two people here tonight with me. So
Awesome.
let's move on because I feel like people want to know because we have more winners. So category number 12, Outstanding Achievement for Informational, Instructional, Short and Long-Term Form Content.
And the nominees are
WTTW News Explains, WTTW Resound, Lavanya Surendar, PBS Wisconsin, Division Through Deception, Omni Media and Marketing, How to Throw a Change-Up with Kyle Hendricks, Cubs Production.
All right, let's see. And the Emmy goes to WTTW News Explains, WTTW.
People are obsessed with rankings. Best drummers of all time, the NCAA Top 25, most eligible bachelors. You name it, we rank it. Now, a growing number of jurisdictions are applying the art of ranking to voting. So how does ranked choice voting work?
Well, I've never won an Emmy before, so I'll just collect this for them. But here's to WTTW. Congratulations to them. So I was a little stung earlier. I'm that weather anchor, not meteorologist, that looks at the green wall. Godfrey got me good.
I mean, you're being a weather anchor for more than 20 years.
Yes,
so
26
we
years,
can
that's
say
true.
that you're a meteorologist
Okay,
already.
all right, sounds good. Let's move on to our next category, Outstanding Achievement for Documentary Topical.
And the nominees are
Building Blocks, Architecture of the South Side, Curtis Productions. Sustaining Our Future, Illinois Farm Bureau. The Deadliest Year, WMAQ. Highland Park Strong, Story Screen, LLC.
And the Emmy goes to The Deadliest Year, WMAQ.
We got a lot of sick people out here, and they just out here just killing them for no reason.
Every year we see the record increasing for trans homicide.
We all can be honest, as every year becomes the most deadliest year for trans folks on record.
Hi. This award honors Elise Mallory, Tiana Alexander, Sierra Frazier, Desaya Monet, Tiffany Goodwin, Cashay Henderson, and the thousands of other Black transgender women who have lost their lives to violence. This project would not have been possible without the amazing family members, activists, and community members who shared their stories. Thank you for trusting us. I want to thank the management team at LX News as well as NBC Chicago for giving us the opportunity to share this story. Wow. Thank you on behalf of myself, Jalen Henderson, and the rest of the Deadliest Year team, Regina Waldrop, Matt Knudsen, and Matt Buckman. Thank you so very much.
All right, let's move on. Category number 11B, Outstanding Achievement for Documentary Historical.
And the nominees are
Brick by Brick, the story of Wrigley Field, Marquee Sports Network. The Lost Story of Emmett Till, Then and Now, WMAQ. HIV and the Journey Towards Zero, Tessa Films.
And the winner is The Lost Story of Emmett Till, Then and Now, WMAQ.
He knew by testifying he could be killed for this.
He handpicked the jury.
We heard them announce the verdict not guilty.
How long, oh God, will we have a double standard of justice?
And they began to piece together some federal violation.
There was a recommendation that she be indicted, a recommendation by the FBI.
Today is a day that we'll never forget.
All right, took an army of people at our station. Marion Brooks, obviously, this is her brainchild. She sent a couple words because she couldn't be here tonight. Thank you for this incredible honor. This award helps us elevate the story of Emmett Till, and we wouldn't be talking about Emmett Till today if it weren't for Mamie Till Mobley. Her life mission was to keep her son's story alive. We, of course, want to thank D.S. Shin and Tom Jones for their dedication to this project, and, of course, the NBC Chicago family, including Kevin Cross. Thank you very much.
We do it for Mamie Till, and we do it for Emmett Till.
Our next category is 11A, Outstanding Achievement for Documentary Cultural.
And the nominees are
Jerry Apps Food and Memories, PBS Wisconsin. Raised Up West Side, Story Screen LLC. The Most Beautiful Places in Chicago, WTTW.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Raised Up West Side, Story Screen LLC.
You hear the stories about Chicago. It's definitely like the tale of two cities. Most of the communities are racially divided.
I was raised up on a gang, oh no. West side, who I came with, oh no.
First, thank you to the TV Academy. Thank you to my wife, Aviva, you're out there. And my kids, I've got my daughter, Maya, here. I've got my son, Jonah, watching from Washington, D.C. Thank you to the amazing subjects in this film. Could not have done it without you. Can't name all of you. Thank you to my table of family and friends, and to my students at Deerfield High School. Come join me up here.
Please welcome Amanda Porterfield from CBS 58 in Milwaukee.
On October 23rd, the Chicago television industry lost a legend when Harry Porterfield passed away at the age of 95. He was a pioneer for African American journalists, and he worked alongside many of you in this room tonight. To viewers, Harry was a staple in their homes and the storyteller of their communities, especially with his beloved series, Someone You Should Know. I knew Harry in a different way. He was my grandfather. My family is here tonight, and we would like to invite you to the public memorial for Harry Porterfield on Sunday, November 19th at the St. James Episcopal Cathedral in Chicago at 3 p.m. Instead of flowers, a donation can be made to the Jazz Institute of Chicago or the National Association of Black Journalists, which are two groups that made my grandfather very, very proud. Harry isn't just a TV legend, he's an icon, and he's not the only one we're saying goodbye to tonight. So let's remember all of those that we lost this past year. And as Harry would say, and join me, there's someone you should know.
One more time for those people we just saw on the screen, please. Thank you. So I'm tossing the ball over to these next presenters from CBS 58, sporting their best smiles. Emerson Lehman and Jesse Garcia.
All right, thank you. Who's ready for some sports, everybody? There it is. All right, well, I'm joined by a legend in the world of sports broadcasting, turned news director, and my boss, so I'm not just kissing up, but Ms. Jessie Garcia.
Well, thank you, Emerson. He did not tell me he was planning on saying that, so thank you. No, we're honored to present some of the sports content categories, so we'll dive right into it here, everybody. So first up is category 10G, sports interview discussion, short and long form content, and the nominees are
Sports Edition, WCIU. Chicago's Own with Don C. and DeMar DeRozan, Chicago Bulls. Baseball y Mas, Cubs Productions. Class is in Session, Marquee Sports Network.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Chicago's Own with Don CX and DeMar DeRozan, Chicago Bulls.
I didn't even remember this.
DeMar, thanks for coming out today, man.
I appreciate you having me.
We're here at the Just On Space here in Fulton Market. One of the principles of our brand is fusing sport with fashion.
Thank you very much. Very excited to be accepting this award, very honored. On behalf of my team, we want to thank Jerry and Michael Reinsdorf for giving us the platform to create content for such a great organization in the Chicago Bulls. Susan Goodnow, Luka Dukic, Brad Siegel, our amazing team at Bulls TV, our incredible content team as a whole, DeMar DeRozan for joining us in this first episode, and of course Don C for being such a great collaborator and inspiration these past several years. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. All right. Our next category is 10F Outstanding Achievement for Sports Documentary. Here are the nominees.
The Remarkable Life of Ron Santo, Marquee Sports Network. Bear Down and Out, WMAQ. No Little Plans, Chicago Fire Football Club.
All right, and the Emmy goes to The Remarkable Life of Ron Santo, Marquee Sports Network.
When the ball is hit, you should be always moving forward on the ball.
Oh, great grab by Santo.
Thank you very much for the honor here. Just want to give a shout out to Mike McCarthy at Marquee Sports Network, as well as Nick Steger and Malik Endele, who do a great job on production, as well as our partners at MLB, and of course to Ron Santo and his family for sharing the story with us. Thank you.
Our next category is 10E, Outstanding Achievement for Live Sporting Event Game, Single Game Series. And here are the nominees.
Bears versus Chiefs, August 13th, 2022, Chicago Bears Network. Brewers walk-off win, Valley Sports Wisconsin. The End of an Era, Jonathan Tay's Final Blackhawks Game, NBC Sports Chicago. Chicago Cubs Baseball, Marquee Sports Network. Liam Hendriks strikes out cancer, returns to mound, NBC Sports Chicago.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Liam Hendriks, strikes out cancer, returns to mound, NBC Sports Chicago.
There's sobering moments in our sport where the human nature of this kind of pulls itself out.
Liam Hendriks announcing he's been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
This guy's a friend of baseball. He really has made himself part of the fabric of our sport.
We do a lot of games during a season.
This one was personal. This one was personal for a lot of people in this room by a disease that I'm sure we all know someone who's been affected by. And this one was more than about the game. This is about the person, and this is about a comeback, and that's what's most important, so thank you.
All right, our next category is 10D, Outstanding Achievement for Sports One-Time Special. Here are the nominees.
Chuck, 25 years, the story of Chuck Swirsky's 2000 NBA games, Chicago Bulls. Leroy Butler, leaping into Canton, Green Bay Packers. Wrigley Field Drone Tour, Cubs Productions.
And the Emmy goes to Leroy Butler, leaping into Canton, Green Bay Packers.
It is a touchdown for Leroy Butler. Holy cow on the fumble recovery.
The statue celebrating it is in front of Lambeau Field. Now we go from a statue to his bust, which will be in the Hall of Fame.
We may not have anyone here from the Green Bay Packers, but we will get this to them. So congratulations to them on that great achievement.
Go Pack, go.
And you are looking at two Wisconsin sports fans here, so we won't talk too much about the Packers, Badgers, Brewers, and Bucks in this room. Our next category is 10C, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Single Program, Post-Produced or Edited. Here are the nominees.
Cubs All Access, Cubs Productions. All Access, Patrick Beverly is a Chicago Bull, Chicago Bulls. On Deck, Cubs Productions. Every Shift, Episode 3, Coming to Terms, Chicago Blackhawks. Cubs Flicks, Marquee Sports Network.
All right, and the Emmy goes to On Deck, Cubs Productions.
What I do defensively, I gotta say that that's probably my favorite thing. Not a lot of balls hit the ground.
Deep left center field, long run for Crow Armstrong. Can he get there? He slides.
Sliding catch by Crow Armstrong.
Yes, so this is an honor. Thank you. Thanks to Cubs Productions for all their hard work and dedication. Thanks to the prospects and all the players that took the time to help with the project. Thank you.
They won an Emmy and they got Craig Counsell. Congratulations.
Yes,
Congratulations. All right. Category 10B, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Single Program Series Live. Here are the nominees.
Big 12 Sports, Countdown to Kickoff Special, WISN. Road to Wrigley, Marquee Sports Network. White Sox Pregame Live, NBC Sports Chicago. Bucks Live, Valley Sports Wisconsin. White Sox Postgame Live, NBC Sports Chicago.
And the Emmy goes to Road to Wrigley, Marquee Sports Network.
It's that time for Road to Wrigley, live coverage of all of the Cubs farm systems. It's presented by Prevagen, and there you get, we're starting off with the quad box. You got Myrtle Beach, South Bend, Tennessee, and Iowa all in action tonight.
Thank you, guys. Just wanted to thank everybody and wish congratulations as well to the other nominees in this category. Road to Wrigley is a huge project that involves a ton of people. Can't possibly thank everybody, but just want to give a shout out to Mike McCarthy, Mike Santini, Nick Steger, Malik and Dile, the Chicago Cubs, all of our affiliates with the minor league programs, and we have the best crew in the world. We have great talent, Lise Menaker, who leads the charge, Lance Brastowski, Jim Callis, and really everybody behind the scenes that makes this special. This is great. This is for them, and also my family, my parents, Bill and Sandy, my wife and kids, Lauren, MJ, Lizzie, and say what's up to you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, we were tempted to play two, but this is our last category in sports. So our final category is 10A, Outstanding Achievement for Sports Short-Form Content up to 10 minutes. And here are the nominees.
The Eau Claire Project, PBS Wisconsin. DJ Shauna featuring Destiny Lee, Heart of a Fighter, All Access, Plum Media. The Next 18, WISN. The Breakdown, David Ross versus Mark Grace, Cubs Productions. Our Love of Baseball, Bally Sports Wisconsin. The Breakdown, Christopher Morel's debut homer, Cubs Productions.
All right, and the Emmy goes to The Breakdown, David Ross versus Mark Grace, Cubs Productions.
One of my favorite stories I get to tell. My first home run's off a position player. I was like, oh my gosh, Mark Grace is yelling at me. Don't show him up, just run.
I'd like to thank everybody part of Cubs Production. It's one of the most amazing teams. It is the most amazing team I've ever worked for. I want to thank Mark Grace, and I'd like to thank David Ross, who has let me win 2 of these things for interviewing this. Thank you.
To watch highlights and red carpet videos of tonight's show, be sure to visit the Chicago Midwest chapter of the National Academy of Television, Arts and Sciences website at chicagoemmy.org.
Hey, it's me, your vacation. So Christmas is my time to shine. But I can't shine at Aunt Darlene's house. If you want Christmas magic, you gotta give me more to work with. Give me a wonderland with incredible Christmas shows, enchanting train rides, and spectacular lights. Oh yeah, a vacation could get used to this. Who wants to be home for the holidays? Take me to Branson for an Ozark Mountain Christmas. Oh, and bring Aunt Darlene. She'll love it.
Congratulations to all of tonight's Emmy nominees and recipients. Our entries were judged on the basis of content, creativity, and execution by TV pros from Emmy regions across the country and are audited by the accounting firm of Wipfli LLP. Qualified to judge? Learn more at chicagoemmy.org. Kate Chappelle and Alex Maragos coming up as the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards continues. Please welcome back to the stage tonight's host, Godfrey.
There's some people still left. Oh!
Everybody's gone. We got the real champs. All right. Have you guys won anything yet? Yeah, we're close. Wow, this is like a crappy bingo game.
Yeah, TJ, how'd you like that one? It looks like bingo. Ah! Hey, you guys all right? Everybody all right? They're still in the room? Huh? Yeah. I get it. You're tired. I get it. All the food is gone. Cheap. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage from WMAQ, Kate Chappell and Alex Maragos. Let's go!
Hello. I'm counting on Alex to be funny.
NBC Chicago people in the house, make some noise. All right. Hernan, this is great. This is great.
And Telemundo.
That's what I'm saying.
We've got great representation here tonight. We are so proud to be with you.
We are glad to be up here. We're going to keep the night rolling. We're starting here with category 9K Lifestyle News, and the nominees are
The Food Guy, WMAQ. What is a sandwich? WDJT.
And the Emmy goes to my table mate over there, the food guy.
The only place in the U.S. where I found a chef with the courage to make it is here in Wicker Park.
Doner is everywhere in Istanbul. The majestic towers of lamb and beef are essential to the Turkish diet. But there's also chag kebab, the vertical doner's horizontal ancestor, made from all lamb.
All right, arepas are on me, Ozzy. Big thanks to Kevin Cross and Frank Whitaker for finding me on the side of the road and giving me the opportunity. Sally Ramirez, who continues to carve out time every week for food coverage, which I think is so vital in a city like Chicago because we all love to eat. And my wife, Amy, you are my amuse-bouche, omakase, and dessert buffet. Would not be here without you. Thank you.
His stories air Thursday at 10, and then they run again the next day, and every Friday at 4 or 4:30, me and Marion look at each other and we're like, we gotta go to every place.
It's so funny you say that because we re-air them on Saturday mornings as well when I am anchoring, and we're also very hungry at that same time. So we've learned a lot of new restaurants thanks to Steve. All right, next up, Category 9J, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion News. And the nominees are?
Brox 21's Mission, Inclusion for All, WDJT. Sandra Bland Was Right, WMAQ. Let's Show Them, WGN. Nueva Oportunidad, A Disabled Immigrant Becomes an Example, WESV. A Stranger's Gift, WITI. Nuestra Herencia Negra, WSNS. Honoring Otis, WMTV.
And the Emmys go to 2 winners. Sandra Bland Was Right, WMAQ, and Nuestra Herencia Negra, WSNS.
Police first said they stopped Tyree Nichols for reckless driving, but later said that was not the case. Nichols' death and the many other police-involved deaths of black people after traffic stops let Needham know that her sister's words are still important today.
Continuamos ahora con algo que nos hace reflexionar. El que le vamos a contar fue uno de los episodios más brutales de racismo en Estados Unidos. Y aún así, muchos desconocen la historia del linchamiento del jovencito Emmett Till.
Woo! Wow. I got to thank my lovely wife who's here, Karen Jordan. She works at the competition, but I got to thank her first. She was the one who told me to come tonight. And also Lauren Stauffer, our managing editor, she's the one who had to approve this script. Katie Smizer, who's the one who brought the idea to us, and the guy who shot it right here, Nathan Halder. Please give him a big round of applause. He's one of the best editors and photographers here in Chicago. They brought this story to me because it was important. I've done it before, and I was so happy to do it. So thank you to the Academy, and woo, this feels good tonight.
We know where to find SNS people, so if nobody's gonna take. Hey, Hernan. Go ahead.
So I don't know what to say. You know, we are super humbled, and thank you so much for this honor, and thank you guys for being here. Keep dreaming. Todos sus sueños se pueden convertir en realidad. Thank you.
We swear we didn't plan this, but we are so proud of our team. That's 3 for 3. We're killing it.
We're doing good. Doing good. Only in Chicago. Category 9I is next. Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Human Interest News. The nominees are
Vietnam Wall of Faces, WITI. The Highland Park Parade Shooting, 6 months later, WBBM. Inspiring Athlete Finds Balance, WGN. The Black Metropolis and the Unlikely Historian, WBBM. Lost and Found Baby, WGN. Carrying Love to New Heights, WLS.
And the Emmy goes to WBBM, The Black Metropolis, and The Unlikely Historian.
Bronzeville tells a very unique Chicago story.
The Black Metropolis, created in the early 20th century when hundreds of thousands of African Americans moved to Chicago from the South during the Great Migration.
On behalf of WBBM and my co-anchor, Erica, thank you very much. I know she enjoyed it. Is Dilla still here? Where you go? Get up here, Dilla. Come on. Dilla, honest to goodness, Erica told me about this. She's like, I'm about to interview Dilla. I'm like, I follow this guy on Instagram. What a huge, huge account you have. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to share this with you.
Thank you. Thank
you. Give it up. Take it away.
Wow, I don't know what to say. This is awesome. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep telling our stories as long as you're willing to listen to them. Thank you.
Next up, Category 9H, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Societal Concerns News. Here are the nominees.
Taken for a Ride, Chicago Hit Hard by Theft Wave, WMAQ. The Shadow Pandemic of Domestic Violence, WGN. Asylum Seekers Journey to Chicago, WMAQ and WSNS. Pontiac Prison, WTTW. Rethinking Drinking, WMTV. The Drug Crisis, WLS. In Debt, The Student Loan Struggle, Spectrum News 1, Wisconsin. CBS 58 Eye on AI, WDJT.
And there are two winners. The Emmys go to The Shadow Pandemic of Domestic Violence, WGN, and Asylum Seekers Journey to Chicago, WMAQ and WSNS.
La vida no ha sido fácil para estos niños, los ha hecho madurar mucho más pronto que los niños aquí en Estados Unidos. Arriesgaron sus vidas para llegar a este punto. Sin embargo, el riesgo más grande que corrieron fue perder a su mamá.
A shadow pandemic was unfolding behind the closed doors of quarantine and on the empty streets of the city.
Rates of violence actually increased dramatically under COVID-19.
Instead of talking about the story, I just want to take a moment to talk about WGN. We're celebrating our 75th anniversary this year, and I've said it before that there is no station in the country that means as much to its city as WGN means to Chicago. And I'm lucky enough to work for two of the best managers in the business, Tom Stassi, our news director, and Paul Rennie, our general manager. But I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to Jen Lyons, who gave me my big break in Chicago. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. Shout out to my Telemundo family over there. Shout out to my NBC family over there. This means so much, you have no idea. Kevin Cross, thank you for taking a chance from El Paso here. A kid from El Paso, taking a chance on him, bringing him here. Frank Whitaker, Lauren Stauffer, Akemi Harrison, you guys took a chance on me and sent me back home. Shout out El Paso, the city of the 915, to tell this incredibly important story. This would be impossible without my family and friends. You know who you are, but most importantly, this goes out to my mom and dad, Patty and Leo. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for never letting me quit on myself when I was ready to. This is for you guys. I love you, Mom and Dad.
Congratulations, JC and Mike. That's awesome. All right, coming up next, 9G military news. Here are the nominees.
The Ghost Army, WGN. Flight of the Translators, Voice of America. Six Strings for the Soul, WGN. Sonny Comes Home, WMTV.
And the Emmy goes to Ghost Army, WGN.
The Germans had wasted resources fighting a phantom, while the real U.S. troops crossed into Germany unchecked. It's estimated the Ghost Army saved between 15 and 30,000 American lives. The Ghost Army's existence, though, was virtually unknown to history.
This is Bart Bischoff. He's now at CNN, having just left WGN, worked with me on this story. When we found out about this story about how people deceived the Nazis in Germany, I kept thinking about this inscription I saw in the Art Museum in Kansas City that said, "The sculptured bust outlasts the citadel." And to me, that meant so much that art can have such a lasting effect, whereas war might not. So I think it was such a cool thing that, watch the Ghost Army story. You'll see what I'm talking about. Thanks.
Thanks. On the way in, I joked with Mike that he's going to have to bring a wagon for all the stuff that he wins here.
Thank you, Mike, for staying close by. Next up, Category 9F, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Weather News. Here are the nominees.
Forecast, A Fragile Climate, WGN. Tom's Winter Scouting Report, WBND. The Master at Work, Tracking a Storm with Tom Skilling, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to The Master at Work, Tracking a Storm with Tom Skilling, WGN.
A lot of balls in the air on a night like this, I'll tell you that. You feel like a juggler. You've got data coming in, you've got half your viewing area getting one kind of weather and the other half getting an entirely different weather.
For nearly 45 of WGN's 75 years, Tom Skilling has been the man watching the weather. He's achieved a status few in Chicago TV ever have. He is both beloved and believed.
Thank you. I'll tell you how touching. This is the best weather producer in the business, Bill Snyder. And what can you say about Mike? Mike is the ultimate storyteller. I don't know whether he had the most interesting subject than me to work with, but I'll tell you, he made it look pretty exciting, and it is amazing. I'll echo what Mike said earlier. We have the privilege of working for probably the most remarkable television station in this history, certainly with an amazing history. And to Paul Rennie, our general manager, this is a boss everybody likes. You know, how many bosses do you know like that? We've actually had a number of them. But thank you, Paul. Thanks, Dom Stassi and Bill Snyder.
I just want to say thank you to the Academy for a beautiful night, and I want to say thank you to my bosses. Thank you to my lovely partner of 20 years, Liz, who supported me. And thank you to the greatest weather forecaster in the history of meteorology right here, who has taught me everything I know. He's the best right here. It's truly an honor.
This is the final award that we'll be presenting tonight. It's been an honor to be up here with everybody. Thank you. Final award for us, Category 9E, Outstanding Achievements for News Gathering Sports News. Here are the nominees.
Gianni's Journey, Competing on Wheels, WISN. The Ties That Bind, WBND. Dick Buckus at 80, WGN. Beep Baseball, WDJT. Wendell Smith, Barrier Breaker, WGN.
The Emmy goes to WGN, Wendell Smith, Barrier Breaker.
Wendell Smith Elementary in the Roseland neighborhood.
If your mind can't conceive it, then you can't achieve it. That's what we kind of embark on our kids every day.
And Wendell Smith Park nearby are two lasting monuments to the trailblazing WGN sports anchor and pioneering baseball writer who is as responsible for the integration of baseball as Jackie Robinson himself.
I have to keep adjusting this microphone. Thank you again to everybody. This is really a remarkable story. Wendell Smith is, as I said, and you probably just heard, as responsible for the integration of baseball as Jackie Robinson, and he worked at WGN. What more do you need to say about the history, this remarkable history at Channel 9? If you don't know about him, go back and watch the story because you'll be mesmerized by all the things this guy did. Thank you very much.
Please welcome back to the stage Chicago Midwest Nata Sport President, John Shipman.
Hi, everybody. The crowd's thinning out a little bit, but that's expected. How we doing? I'm not going to talk long because we know we're almost 3 hours in, and we appreciate everybody sticking around. Anyways, this event tonight and every year, it doesn't happen without a lot of help, and I want to recognize the accountants at Whitfleet LLC, if you'd like to come on stage. They assist us every year. They have the results under lock and key. So we thank them for their help every year and want to recognize them, and we really appreciate everything they do.
We would like to thank our platinum sponsor, Branson Conventions and Visitors Bureau, and our silver sponsors, NBC Sports Chicago and Spirit Juice Studios, for supporting tonight's broadcast.
Hey, it's me, your vacation. So Christmas is my time to shine. But I can't shine at Aunt Darlene's house. If you want Christmas magic, you gotta give me more to work with. Give me a wonderland with incredible Christmas shows, enchanting train rides, and spectacular lights. Oh yeah, a vacation could get used to this. Who wants to be home for the holidays? Take me to Branson for an Ozark Mountain Christmas. Oh, and bring Aunt Darlene. She'll love it.
What defines an artist? Perhaps an artist is defined by the difference they impress upon the world. And when that impact is paired with a truly noble cause, our mission is not just to create, but to point the world toward that which is good and true, through images, music, and stories that are inescapably beautiful.
Brittany Schmidt and Emily Byer coming up as the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards continues. Please welcome back to the stage tonight's host, Godfrey.
Oh, it's getting empty. Oh, all the losers are still here. I'm just kidding. Okay, ready? B5. B5? Looking like big. Oh my God, how you doing? TJ.
Great.
You good? I mean,
the people that are
give
here.
TJ a round of applause on this piano.
Thank you, Godfrey.
The fingers is going.
Hey, my friend, the people that are here are the real heroes of the industry.
You are the real heroes.
Congratulations.
You are the real heroes. All the other people gave up and left. All right. Enough. Let me keep this show rolling. I know. Celebrating with us all the way from Green Bay. Please give it up for Brittany Schmidt and Emily Byer, WBAY.
What an honor it is to be with all of you tonight. We're gonna just get right into it because I can't be the only lady tonight wearing Spanx. So we're just gonna keep going. The next category is 9D, Outstanding Achievements for News Gathering Education School News. And the nominees are
ChatGPT and Cheating, WISN. From Students to Icons, WITI. Teachers share video diaries from inside their classrooms, Milwaukee PBS. Honoring Educators, Crystal Apples 2023, WMTV. Inside of a classroom where it's okay to say gay, WGN. Pointing Fingers, WITI. Campus Sexual Violence, WMAQ. Is This a Drill? WISC.
And the Emmy goes to ChatGPT and Cheating, WISN.
I learned about it online, and
It was much less, hey, look at something cool. It was oh my God, the sky is falling.
He's talking about ChatGPT, rolled out on the web in November. The free artificial intelligence can write an essay, construct computer code, even compose cover letters.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply honored to accept this award for our story on ChatGPT and the ethical dilemma of cheating. We set out to explore the intersection of morality and technology. Now, if that sounds like a bot, it's because I didn't write that acceptance speech. ChatGPT did. What I want to say is I thank WISN for giving us the opportunity to explore topics like this, and I really want to thank my co-producer, Jason Hunter, who pours his heart and soul into every story we do together, and I'm so grateful to him and to the Academy. Thank you.
And the next category, 9C, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering Environment Science News. Here are the nominees.
Plastic bags tracked, WLS. Flush this, not that, WKOW. For the love of plovers, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to Plastic Bags Tracked, WLS.
In all, ABC News and other ABC stations launched 46 trackers. 23 of them last pinged at landfills or trash incinerators. 7 last stopped pinging at transfer stations that don't recycle or sort plastic bags.
Thank you. We are honored to accept this award on behalf of Jason and the rest of the I-Team. And while we're not part of that I-Team, we are part of the 10 o'clock team that gets to air those stories. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you. All right, keep moving. They only took 10 seconds. That's awesome. On to category 9B, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering, Health, Medical News. The nominees are
WGN. A Heart for Levi, WGN. Journey of Hope and Healing, WITI. Inside Highland Park Hospital, WGN. Turismo Medico, WGBO.
And the Emmy goes to, I like that nap pop. Inside Highland Park Hospital, WGN.
Everybody responds differently. There's no one way to react or make sense of trauma when it happens. When you're directly impacted by a traumatic event, actually the closer in proximity to the event that happened, the more likely you are to actually develop PTSD.
This was a gigantic team effort led by the incredible Dina Bear, who's been my partner in this for 20 plus years. We came together with Mike D'Angelo, one of the best photographers in the business, and Steve Scher. We pulled this together in one day, 7 days after the shooting in Highland Park. So it was a very, very, we were very honored to tell the story. So thank you so much.
And the next category, number 9A, Outstanding Achievement for News Gathering Arts Entertainment News. The nominees.
Why we are using subtitles more often, WDJT. Bridge Capital of the World, WFLD. The Fairy Godmother of Glass, WDJT. From South Side to Center Stage, WLS. Sax in the City, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to Why Are We Using Subtitles More Often? WDJT. I feel that.
I could go back to
old TV, Dick Van Dyke, Andy Griffith stuff. That stuff was shot on film. It was probably put to an optical track. And the optical track, like an LP, had a limited dynamic range.
You do understand, don't you, Beaver?
It was all in the middle where your voice is.
Another thing.
All those shows focused on voice.
Yes, sir?
Oh, this is cool. Yes, sir. Thank you. This is my first one. Been 16 and a half years. I try every year and didn't win, didn't get nominated. Why? I don't get it. What am I missing? And I realized what I'm missing is people like this, like Randy, like Cody, like my friends and colleagues and co-anchors over there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Allison, my wife. Thank you to my kids and my family watching at home. Thank you, everyone.
All my creatives, keep creating. That's all you gotta do.
And the next, is this, just go. Category 8EF, Outstanding Achievement for Politics, Government News, Single Shift, No Production Time Limit.
Suburban Shift, DuPage County's Changing Politics, WCIU. Out of Luck, WMAQ. The Price of Perfection, WISC. Inside the Effort to Ban Assault Weapons in Illinois, WGN.
And the Emmy goes to Suburban Shift, DuPage County's Changing Politics, WCIU.
You might have thought this was just a one-off, right? Obama is from Illinois, so maybe that's why DuPage voted for Obama in this election. But in every presidential election since, DuPage has continued to vote Democratic.
Oh my God. I just want to say, first and foremost, all glory to my God, who is my Lord and Savior. But secondly, I want to thank these two right here. Afia Owusu is the best boss any man could ask for. She has poured so much into me. And I want to thank the Block Club Chicago team, the WCIU team, On the Block. We on the block, we out here, and I'm just so incredibly proud of the work we do to tell neighborhood stories on the ground in a different way. Oh my God, I'm so proud of y'all. Get up here, get up here.
Wow, okay, I know we're short on time, but I just want to again thank our team, Afia, Brandon. This wouldn't be possible without everyone on our team. My mom and dad are here tonight. I want to give a shout out to them. My boyfriend Franco's here. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Category 8CD, Outstanding Achievement for Crime News, Single Shift, No Production Time Limit. Here are the nominees.
Children Under Fire, WGN. Forever Changed, A Deputy's Uncertain Road to Recovery, WITI. Crime Stoppers, Woman Shot 14 Times in Front of Children, WDJT. The Chicago Tylenol Murders, WMTV. Christiancito, WBGO. Lethal Weapons, WMAQ.
And the Emmy goes to Children Under Fire, WGN.
Mikai is part of a troubling trend, an increasing number of kids and teenagers shot in Chicago. In 2019, Mikai was one of 238 juveniles shot but who survived. The number rose in 2020 and 2021 before declining slightly last year.
I know it's been a long night. Everybody's been here a long time. I just want to say thanks to WGN, the team that worked on this story, the young man that was wounded in this story. He had a very powerful story to tell, and I appreciate him letting us do it. So thank you.
This is our last category that we're announcing, so we just want to say thank you so much for having us. It's been a pleasure, and we'll keep it short and sweet.
Just like him. We'll go.
There we go. All right, category 8AB, Outstanding Achievement for Business Consumer News, Single Shift, No Production Time Limit. The nominees are
The Future of Elgin Shopping Mall Vendors, WGBO. There's a Stranger Living Inside My Home, WLS. A Risky Proposition, WGN. Predatory Companies, Who's Towing the Line, WMAQ.
And the Emmy goes to There's a Stranger Living Inside My Home, WLS.
I definitely do feel violated. I own this house, and it feels like if anyone can just break into your house and kind of take over, that's a scary feeling.
How common is this in Cook County?
This is not the first time I've heard this before. Unfortunately, it's becoming more and more common.
Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm this emotional. Like, oh my God. I am, oh my God. I love this city so much. I love this city so much. This is my dream. Thank you so much to everybody, God, my parents, John and Jennifer. Like, I cannot believe I'm acting like this. Oh my God. I can't even believe, like, this reaction is very, like, I was not picturing this, so this ugly cry, but I love this city so much. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Cheryl, thank you.
Thank you to everybody, family, all of y'all. Can't see y'all. ABC, baby.
I grew up watching ABC 7. I love ABC 7 so much. Like, I'm just a girl from the South Side that was watching ABC 7. Now I get to work for ABC 7. Like, I love my station so much. I love this city. Thank you. Thank you, Octavio. Thank you to everybody, our producers, editors, everybody backstage, makeup. I love you all. Thank you for holding us down. And I know the music is playing, but thank you so much.
We would like to thank our platinum sponsor, Branson Conventions and Visitors Bureau, and our silver sponsors, NBC Sports Chicago and Spirit Juice Studios, for supporting tonight's broadcast.
What defines an artist? Perhaps an artist is defined by the difference they impress upon the world. And when that impact is paired with a truly noble cause, our mission is not just to create, but to point the world toward that which is good and true, through images, music, and stories that are inescapably beautiful.
Hey, it's me, your vacation. So Christmas is my time to shine. But I can't shine at Aunt Darlene's house. If you want Christmas magic, you gotta give me more to work with. Give me a wonderland with incredible Christmas shows, enchanting train rides, and spectacular lights. Oh yeah, a vacation could get used to this. Who wants to be home for the holidays? Take me to Branson for an Ozark Mountain Christmas. Oh, and bring Aunt Darlene. She'll love it.
Who will win the Emmy for Outstanding Newscast? Find out as the 65th Annual Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards continues on NBC Sports Chicago. Welcome back, Godfrey.
Hey! Wait, Hey, we're still here. We're still here. You're waiting on one. They're waiting. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, the rest of the people? How are ya? Oh, yeah. TJ. This man has no carpal tunnel, okay?
No.
None. No carpal tunnel. Here
These
we
aren't
go.
my real hands.
We're almost done. We're coming close. We're coming close. Hang in there. Please put your hands together for our next presenters. Poinisha Barnes from WLS and Michelle Beck from WMTV.
Okay, I need you guys to give us a little bit more energy. I know that we're getting close.
Back there, back there.
All right, I think some of you guys know this, but look at your neighbor. Okay, you ready? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor.
Neighbor.
We're almost done.
We're almost done. Let's go. Okay, let's get right on to it. The next category, hard news report, no production time limit, and the nominees are
Outstanding.
The Least of My People, WGN. Michigan State Campus Shooting, WLS. Miracle on Mount Baldy, WGN.
All right, are you guys ready? Okay. It's a little tough to get under this envelope here. And the Emmy goes to Miracle on Mount Baldy, WGN.
Then the news finally came. More than 3 hours later, nearly 12 feet underground, they reached Nathan after unearthing 400 tons of sand. But as many feared, the outcome was grim. His body was limp and cold. He had no pulse.
I don't know if you want to call the mood at that point. It was very quiet and sad and still because nobody knew. He had no vital signs.
What a story. All right, I'll talk to this side of the room and this side of the room. The last time I was here, I was the date of a statuette presenter, my wife of 30 years, a fellow Columbia College graduate. I want to thank the Academy for this. This was a story of perseverance and gratitude. I want to thank Rick Strasser for pitching this story, for Josh and Brad for shooting and editing it, and a special thanks to Nathan's mom, who had the faith in me to tell this story. It took a long while to build that trust, but I'm so grateful to her and that family. And thank you to WGN for bringing me back home to Chicago. I'll forever appreciate you and love you for that. Thank you, Chicago. This is a great town. Thank you.
All right, category number 6. Outstanding Achievement for Daily News Report Single Shift. And
The Gift of Giving, WFLD. Remembering Fallen Firefighter Jermaine Pelt, WLS. Exclusive interview with the mother of the Waukesha Christmas Parade attacker, WITI. Trooper Brian Frank returns home, WBBM.
Okay, here is the moment, and the Emmy goes to Trooper Brian Frank returns home, WBBM.
On a snowy February day in 2021, Brian stopped to help with a crash on I-55. Another driver didn't move over and slammed into Brian's squad car. He suffered a traumatic brain injury and has been in the hospital and a rehab facility ever since.
Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. On behalf of myself, Charlie DeMar, Tim Visti, Scott Placco, we're so happy, so thankful. Thank you to Lauren Frank for allowing us to follow her and her husband's recovery after his crash, his devastating crash. Thank you so much. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Felicia, for being here with me tonight. And wow, thank you so much. What an honor. Thank you.
Our next category, Outstanding Achievement for Investigative Multiple Reports, and the nominees are
Telemundo Chicago Investiga, Sin Dientes en Chicago, WSNS. Traffic Stop of Mayor's Son, WNDU. Danger by the Dollar, WITI. Innocence Lost, WGN. Madison Schools Open Records Roadblock, WMTV. Left for Dead, WMAQ. DCFS Survivors, WBBM.
All right. And the Emmy goes to Innocence Lost, WGN.
This was obviously a very different case and also complicated on many levels.
Child killers are not a dime a dozen. It's a different breed of person. Police went door to door asking people and residents of the homes to provide whatever information they could provide.
Andrew Schrader, Mike D'Angelo did this story a bit differently. No reporter track, documentary style. I'd like to thank the Grimes family for sharing this story and Detective Jim Hennigan for never giving up on this cold case and never giving up on justice. Thank you.
All right, category number 5, Outstanding Achievement for Investigative Single Report. And your nominees are
Police Who Can't Police, WMAQ. Cryptocurrency Scam Targets Hispanics, WSNS. Parking Scam Scooter Gang, WBBM. Olim Ponzi Scheme, WGBO. Cost of Being in Care, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to The Cost of Being in Care, WBBM.
Dr. Michael Naylor is a psychiatry professor at the University of Illinois, Chicago. He runs mental health programs through a DCFS contract.
There's too few specialized foster homes and therapeutic foster homes. There's too few group homes and residential facilities.
He says multiple placement disruptions cause huge trauma.
Dave Savini and Michelle Youngerman and the entire WBBM team that worked on this piece, it was amazing. Thank you.
Our next category, Outstanding Achievement for Breaking and Spot News. Here are the nominees.
February Ice Storm, WIFR. Highland Park Parade Mass Shooting, WGN. Massacre and Highland Park, WSNS. Highland Park 4th of July Parade Shooting, WLS.
All right. And the Emmy goes to, we have 2 winners in this category. Highland Park 4th of July Parade Shooting, WLS Home Team. And Massacre in Highland Park, WSNS.
And here's the moment that a gunman opens fire. They're about 3/4 of the way into that parade. People who had actually come together to celebrate this 4th of July holiday today, scattering. They are running for cover, and that's when they realize what exactly is happening.
I hate guns. I hate guns, and I got called earlier that day, come in and deal with what was going on in Highland Park. And I thought, I hate guns a little bit more. But the team that I was with helped us to understand how we can get through that moment. Thank you, everyone. And you know what? We are going to be better because of what happened that day. Thank you.
I just wanted to thank my mom and my dad who aren't here. They are in heaven and they are looking down on me. And this is my first Emmy. First time ever nominated. And in the words of Samantha Chapman, I'm just a kid from Chicago, West Side. And I grew up imagining this day, and it's come to pass. I thank everyone who surrounded me because it was a tough day, and we banded together to do our best, and I really do appreciate being a part of this team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me.
On behalf of all of the Telemundo team and of course our friends from NBC, thank you all for this. As our colleagues mentioned, this is one of those things that we're happy to win, but I am sure that nobody here would love for this type of coverage not to exist anymore. So my call here is for let's keep working together so that we find those bridges that make us a United States of America and keep bringing those stories that make us better.
I just want to second my colleague's sentiment. We really wish we weren't up here because of the Highland Park massacre. We wish that it hadn't taken place. But that's the nature of news, and I just want to say when it gets tough, the tough get going. And I want to thank our Telemundo family, our NBC family, and our families back home for all the support. Thank you.
I want to thank all my Telemundo family and my wife for supporting me. Thank you.
Thank you to my beautiful wife, my family, my mom's watching me on TV. Thank you.
Hey! Round of applause for the winners. Ho, hey, ho, ho, ha, ha, no, we're almost at the end. Hee, ho, ha, 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 hee, ho, ha, 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 ha. Yeah!
Yeah!
TJ!
They love it.
Come on, play some Ray Charles. Hey! All right! Hey! All right. Damn it. Damn! Jazzing it up for you tired guys out there.
Man.
Nice. All right. So guess what, everybody? We have gotten to the end of the evening. Oh, this is beautiful. We made it. We made it. Give yourselves a huge round of applause for your final presenters, Jeffrey Bear from WTTW and Brana Tumulty from WTN. Woo! Got it.
Hello.
Good evening, Chicago.
Yeah, there's actually some of you still left. That's good. Nice to see you. We're going to get right to it. I mean, I'll let you do most of the talking because I cannot compete with the Irish accent, which is like amazing.
Well, I'm getting lessons from Mike Lowe on how to do a Chicago one, so we're all good for next year.
I'll do the Chicago accent. You'll do the Irish accent.
We're good to go. All right.
All right. So the next category is category number 3. These are the big ones. Outstanding achievement for a news special. The nominees are
Sanctuary of Sin, WGN. Highland Park, Hope and Healing, WBBM. Moving Chicago Forward, a real conversation about crime, WMAQ. Environmental concerns in Chicago Latino neighborhoods, WGBO. Our Chicago, Freedom Day, WLS. The Butterfly Effect, WBND. True Crime, The Search for the Versace Killer, WLS. Storm Safety, Keeping You Prepared, WLS.
Two Emmys being awarded in this category: Sanctuary of Sin, WGN, and Environmental Concerns in Chicago Latino Neighborhoods, WGBO.
En este momento ustedes temen
de que el lodo contaminado se esté filtrando hacia el lago Michigan.
Residentes de La Villita, el sureste de Chicago y varios suburbios una vez más afectados por amenazas ambientales.
This sanctuary, hidden in the woods, is run by a religious order most people have never heard of, the Servants of the Paraclete. Founded in 1947, its mission is to help clergy in crisis. They are soon overwhelmed by priests accused of sexual abuse.
Mike D'Angelo, Andrew Schrader, writer and the director of this piece. And it is not easy for victims to come forward. Most do not. I appreciate John Bellocchio stepping forward to share this story with us. Thank you.
Just want to give a shout out to the creative director over there, Christy Stone. She does a great job with all these awesome graphics. And she puts up with all of our garbage and all of our bad feedback. And thanks so much.
Thank you for this award. There was definitely a group effort. Thank you to all our team. As journalists and as a station, I think it is very important, it was and it still is, to continue to raise awareness about the impact of pollution in our communities and to continue and keep pushing for better public policies and accountability so that our communities and our families have a better life. Thank you.
We're going to move into category 2B for outstanding achievement for morning daytime newscast, smaller markets. Here are the nominees.
News 3 Now this morning, Election Day, WISC. 6 a.m., Holiday Blizzard, WBND. Preparing for the President, WISC.
All right, I'm sure this is a huge thrill. Let's see. The Emmy goes to News 3 Now this morning, Election Day, WISC. Where are you?
Right now, we are 30 minutes away from polls opening across the state of Wisconsin. We are live with the Dane County Clerk in just a moment.
Governor Evers' vetoes are getting overridden, and there's nothing he can do to stop it.
Analysis ahead of the outcome. What could happen to Wisconsin law depending on who wins the governor's seat?
I'm just accepting this on behalf of our morning team, but thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
We're doing okay. This is exciting. I cannot do this in an Irish accent. So, category number 2A, Outstanding Achievement for Morning Daytime Newscasts, Larger Markets. The nominees are
11 a.m. newscast, 1/25/2023, WLS. Kenwood High Rise Fire, WMAQ. 6:30 a.m. newscast, 12/2/2022, WLS. Highland Park Parade Tragedy, WMAQ.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Kenwood High Rise Fire, WMAQ.
Take a look at the fire right now. It continues to spread. We've seen it jump from floor to floor. It is now spread to at least 7 floors. It looks like it's about to go to an 8th floor now. We've seen the fire department continue to go inside with more equipment. One fire official told us they're having a tough time fighting this fire.
Really quick thanks to the whole team, chiefly Patrick Fazio and Mike McGovern, who were on the ground covering the fire in real time. The producers who in that moment said, we got to stay with this. This is a really big deal. So thanks to the whole team that morning.
I just want to thank my mom who came from Belvedere. And for all of you who stayed here, And for everyone at NBC5, we worked so hard that day, so thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you for letting us do what we love, and we are so grateful. Thank you.
Are you a morning person?
No.
You ought to get an Emmy just for being up in the morning at that hour.
I think everyone at my station knows I'm not a morning person. And they just told us backstage that they're going to add another 42 categories tonight, so everybody can just stick around for that. That'd be great. All right, so we're going to move it along. We're going to go to category 1B. This is Outstanding Achievement for Evening Newscast. I think we did smaller markets.
Got it.
Here are the nominees.
Biden in Madison, WISC. WMTV, 6 p.m., A President's Visit, WMTV. 16 News Now, August 3rd, 2022, WNDU. Shocking Arrest in Delphi Murders, WNDU. Election Night, 2022, WBAY.
I think most of us started our careers in smaller markets. We know. All right, here we go. The Emmy goes to Shocking Arrest in Delphi Murders, WNDU.
I don't feel like I thought I would. I've always said that I would be screaming on the rooftops, but we're not. It's sad.
Pulling in today, I wasn't really sure what emotion I would experience. But peace came over me. And I didn't expect that to happen.
Emotions running high in Delphi today as police announced the arrest of Richard Allen.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We are so excited and so proud as a team. This newscast involved an arrest in a long unsolved case in our viewing area. And we worked as a team with so much passion and compassion and empathy to tell this story. And I know we're all a little emotional because we're so excited.
I don't want to sound like a football coach, but I just want to say that there is no I in Emmy. It truly is a team effort. And for someone who has been doing this for 42 years and is retiring early next year, it's nice to go out with an Emmy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, we did it. We got to the last one of the night. Who is ready to drink some gin and tonic? Because the bar is open.
This is the big one, the Outstanding Achievement for Evening Newscasts in Larger Markets. And the nominees are...
CBS 2 News at 10 p.m. Highland Park 4th of July Parade Shooting, WBBM. 10 p.m. Newscast, 7/5/2022, WLS. Belvedere Deadly Tornado, WMAQ. 10 p.m. Newscast, 3/31/2023, WLS. 12 News at 4, May 12, 2023, WISN.
All right, here it goes. I can get it open. There we go. It was well sealed, just so we know. And the Emmy goes to CBS 2 News at 10 o'clock, Highland Park 4th of July Parade Shooting, WBBM.
Captured. A suspect now in custody after a gunman on a roof opens fire on a 4th of July parade in Highland Park. Chaos. Families forced to run for safety.
Try to cover her against my body so that if she got shot, I would get shot first.
Leaving strollers, chairs, even shoes behind. At least 6 people are dead, dozens of others wounded. Tonight, team coverage on the victims and the heroes who helped the survivors.
Wow. I was in Portland, Oregon on the 4th of July when this happened, and I saw it cross my phone in the morning. Jennifer Lyons called me and said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in Portland." And she said, "You need to get back here." I was on the next flight.
Our team did an amazing job over the course of the afternoon. I watched our stream on the flight back. What an effort and an amazing job by our team. I'm telling you, we've been sitting here all night waiting for this award, and to win it means so much for everyone in our building and in our newsroom specifically. On a personal note, my dad died 2 weeks ago, and the last thing he said to me was, Dad, he said, Joe, I'm so proud of you. And it meant a lot to me because I'm so proud to be here and doing what I do in this city. To my former family at WGN, I love you and always will. And to my new crew at CBS 2, let's go! Yeah!
I do want to say that I think as journalists, we very much get a unique opportunity to sometimes tell very powerful stories, sometimes on the worst day of people's lives. And so I do want to thank the Highland Park community for letting us tell those stories that day. This is for Highland Park.
All right, everybody. It's a wrap. It's over. I'm so glad we had this time together. Yes. Thank you for all of you who are watching the 65th Chicago Midwest Emmy Awards. I was your host, Godfrey Yo. Follow me on Instagram because I have no shame. Comedian Godfrey. Godfrey, North Side. Represent Chicago. Happy to be here. Drive safe. Take it easy, all 5 of you left. Thank you. TJ, baby.